Yo,
Yo,
yo, yo.
yo,
What is
what is good?
Yo, this episode 30, fam.
That you do 30. That means 30 times me and you have cursed each other out.
And other people at the same, like other people as well.
That's a fact. That's a
Shaky
fact.
Vibe Podcast. What is good, everybody?
What's
Yo, I'm doing
popping,
well.
yo?
Bear Shark into his house. The plugs here. Nico, what is good? What is popping? How's your week, Ray?
It was good. It was very good. I hit 2 million views already in my YouTube.
That's dope. That's dope.
The most importantly, I passed my kidney stone.
Yeah, I said I reluctantly and unfortunately saw the picture. Everybody saw the picture.
It was clean though.
Did you wash it first?
I soap and water, baby.
Jesus Christ.
Soap and water. I made it clean for you guys.
Nice. So we got something special for these guys, man. Like 30 episodes. 30, man. Dirty.
And the best way to celebrate number 30 is by going back and bringing back one of the dopest interviews that we had.
Blah.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's got his album out. It's hard. It's his name backwards. It's Kalan Ganal. His new album just dropped. It's everywhere. Please go cop it. The New Jersey Bomber.
Blah.
My guy. A motherfucking lyrics. What is good, my guy?
Peace. What's going on?
You see it, baby.
Yeah. Congratulations on episode 30 for y'all, man. Salute.
I appreciate you, man.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with us for episode 30.
Hey, thanks for having me. You know what I mean?
Well, you had something to do with that 30, man.
Yeah.
You had something to do with that. You, Matt Cleve, all y'all got something to do with that.
Right. Hey, man, y'all dope, man. So it coming on y'all show. It's just like sitting with family. You know what I'm saying? We just sit and vibe out. That's nothing. You know what I mean?
You know where you heard it first, right?
Yeah.
You know where you heard it first, everybody.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see y'all.
So how's it been, my brother, since the last time we spoke, bro?
You know, it's been good, man. I've been busy working. You know what I'm saying? I got projects done. I got shows coming. You know what I mean? I got tours coming. You know what I mean? So, you know, the word getting out about the boy, and I'm grateful and I'm humble. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man.
Yes,
Any chance you guys coming around my neck of the woods?
Well, you in Tampa?
I'm in Tampa, yeah.
I'm gonna be in Jacksonville from I don't know how far that is from the 15th to the 18th. The Fleet DJ's 11th annual conference. I'm performing out there. You know what I mean? So I'll be part of that.
That's where Larry's from.
Yeah. So I'll be out there for a couple of days if you want. I don't know how far that is for you, but
Jacksonville for me is about an hour and a half.
Okay.
It ain't nothing. That's right down the street.
If you want to slide through, you know what I mean?
I'll be there, man. I'll bring the wife over. We go ahead. We have some drinks real quick.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Gotta have some drinks.
You gotta let them know to put that Henny on the ice, though, man.
I got you. Word up.
That's what's up.
That's a fact.
I want to first, before we get started and everything, bro, I just want to say thank you for letting me be a part of your album, bro. That's the first time that's ever been even asked of me.
Right.
So when I saw the playlist, I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah, yo. And everybody loved you too, yo. They like, that dude funny as fuck. I said, man, y'all have no idea, man.
No, you don't understand. Like, as soon as he got that back,
he
sent me something that wouldn't play. Like, he sent me a link, and I'm like, I don't know what you're trying to send me, but it won't play. He's like, no. Just click it. Click it. And it wouldn't play. Yeah. And he's like, okay, fuck it. Here. He called me, and he's like, listen to this, motherfucker. Yeah. And he was like, yeah. And it's a victory. It's a dub. Like,
absolutely.
He was genuinely happy, man. Like, he was
because if you guys have to understand, man, I was brought up with this shit, man. I was brought up with hip hop and everything. Right. And I'm that one that had a whole fucking bookcase full of fucking CDs.
Right. Same here.
And shit like that. And I'm always reading those motherfuckers, looking at the playlist and all that. I would have never thought in a million years I would have been in one of those.
You never figured you'd be one of the features on the album.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. That shit. My daughter, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I told my kid, he straight up cried.
Yeah,
because he was so happy that he was like, "Yo, you're in a fucking album, man! Like that's crazy."
Yeah,
that changed a lot in my life, brother. You don't even know that happened. Bro,
you know when I started thinking about how I wanted to do this project, and I said I want some skits, but I want some funny shit, and I'm like, who I'm gonna get? You the first person I thought of. You was the first person I reached out to. You know what I'm saying? First one I reached out to. I said he's gonna be funny as shit. I already know. You know what I mean? And I let Cleve hear it.
The minute that we hung up, I got the work and I sent it to you. I think it was like 30 minutes later. I was like, "What this sound like?"
Yeah.
Dude, I was at work.
Yeah.
I was not answering phones. I was telling customers, "Hold on a minute, man. I got work to do. Relax."
Yeah, right. I'll get back to y'all. Goddamn. Nah, you nailed it though, bro. You nailed it.
I appreciate that, bro. You don't understand. But enough about that shit.
Yeah.
My brother, I'm doing a live next week, and I'm doing your full album cover. I want to place something of yours that is not on the album, though.
Well, listen, it's funny you say that. So one of the songs on the album, Judy's Oldest, I got an extended version of that. So I don't know if and I'm dropping a freestyle this week over that Drake's joint with him and Jay-Z on the Love All Loves. I forgot the name of it, but so I can send you both of them joints. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah, dude.
You know?
Fuck yeah, that should be dope.
Yeah.
What's the plans now? Where we going with this? Are you doing a tour for the album?
Well, I did an album release party last Saturday. She was dope. I brought Matt Cleve out. I brought a couple of cats I did songs with out. It was super lit in there.
That's awesome.
So I already was going on tour anyway. So the show that I had set up now, I just got to change it to put the new records in there. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, but yeah, we definitely, man. I got shows all through like July, August, September, October, even in December. Yeah, all the way through December. You know what I mean? So mad shit to do, man. Man, shit.
So you busy.
Yes, sir. That's why I'm trying to get all these projects done. So I ain't gonna have a chance to write, but I'm on the road. You know what I mean? I can, but I ain't gonna have the same focus that I had. You know what I mean? So I need to get this shit done there.
Now, for those that don't know who you are in the chat, how would you describe yourself as a rapper?
One of the last of the Mohicans, true lyricist. You know what I'm saying?
I like that answer.
Yeah.
Talk shit, man.
Yeah, man. I'm just like if you a person that's in the bars, substance, clever punchlines, clever wordplay, double entendre, you a fan of all that shit, then check me out. You know what I mean? I try to put all that shit into one. You know what I mean? It's like a kaleidoscope, a whole bunch of shit jumbled into one. You know what I mean? And I just try to, say something to keep. Like I describe my music as head nod music. If you got a long ride, you need something to keep you up on that highway. If you home bored, you know what I mean? You need something to clean the house to or something. Pop me in. You know what I mean? I'll get you through it. I'll get you through it.
That's a fact. Yeah. Now, how hard did you go in this album? Like, give us not a sneak peek, but let us know how hard was it that you pushed that pen to that paper to make this album.
I tried extremely hard because every project I try to outdo myself. I want to feel like my last project was whack compared to the shit I just dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I think I did that. You know what I mean? I really think I did. You know what I mean? And just the overall response that I'm getting on this album is better than any other project I dropped. You know what I mean? And I thought I put out some good shit before, but the way they responded to this, like the other shit ain't nothing, man. But
you get better and better with time, brother.
That's what it's got to be, though. Like if you're not into this to try and one up your last project, I just feel that gets lost in the new generation, and the new generation is more Me and you are more quality over quantity, and I think the young bucks, a lot of like this generation, is more quantity over quality. And I just think like projects get rushed.
Yeah.
You can like physically see and hear.
Yeah.
So many imperfections in the mixes and masters and stuff like that. And I just think that people don't treat it as an art anymore, and they just rush.
They just want to put something out so they can get some money. You know what I mean? They want to receive that monetary benefit. You know what I mean? Whereas me, I do this shit for nothing because I did it for nothing for all my life. You know what I'm saying? But just to see the look on a person's face or the way face scrunch up when I said some crazy shit, that's priceless to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I take my time with it. I start every project I put out, even though some of them be like 6-7 records. I probably worked on it for like 3-4 months. You know what I mean? Because I might record 20 records, but I'm only gonna pick the top ones. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you made a comment about your music. You get in the car, and that's a vibe music. The other day, I did what I do.
Yeah.
And I got in the whip, and I started driving. And I was like, yo, I want to listen to some shit. I just want to chill. I just want to relax. I don't want to hear no rah-rah shit. I just want to chill.
Right.
The first song that I put on was gospel, the ghetto gospel. That was the first one. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I played that shit back to back like 7 times.
That shit hard. Yeah.
It's cool, but that's the type of shit that I'm talking about, though. Because there's not a lot of that style of rapping that you guys got. Like you, Matt Cleve and shit.
Yeah.
That style of music, and not a lot of people are doing it. And the ones that are doing it aren't doing it to that level.
No, yeah. You're right. We take pride in that, man. Go ahead, my bad.
That's a fact. That's one of those things that attracts me more to you guys' music.
Yeah.
It's just because you guys are keeping it the way it's supposed to be, the way I was listening to it when I was growing up, type shit.
Right.
And it's just like this new shit. I'm not gonna say everything new that's out right now by these other people in the industry. Yeah. I'm not gonna say it's trash because I'm not gonna do that to somebody else's part.
No, me either.
But it's okay for the time being. Does it have the replay value that yours, Matt Cleve, people like that? It doesn't have that replay value. I can listen to it. I'm cool on that.
Yeah, me too.
The back burner. I don't want to listen to that shit no more.
Yep.
You guys' shit is like, I'm going to listen to it one more time because I want to see if I quote everything that they were trying to say.
Yeah.
But that's the type of shit that I fuck with because of that. Because it's like, not only you guys keeping your brains sharp when you guys are writing, but you keeping us as consumers, our brains sharp for the same reason. Because we're working when we listen to your music.
Yeah.
It's not just play it. Oh, that was cool. Next, no, it was. Hold on, this nigga said what? And then,
right.
That type of shit. That's what makes me fall in love with hip hop, with rap. It's make me feel that every single time you drop something, nobody can tell me shit about you.
Right.
I've always said it in all my reactions. Yeah. If your music makes me feel anything, it's dope.
Right.
If it makes me feel sad, if it makes me feel mad or sad, or makes me start thinking about shit I used to do and stuff like, if it's making me feel anything, do it dope. It don't matter what you're doing.
Absolutely.
But let me get off my soapbox. I was going to get into it real quick. I apologize.
Yeah, it's okay.
Get off my soapbox.
It's all
I was smoking some shit called Keep On Talking. I'm going to have to stop smoking that shit.
Yeah, you crazy. Yeah.
I think we should give the people a sample. I think we should give the people a listen to one of Lyrics' tracks.
Yeah.
Now, I'm on your page right now. I don't know which ones of these are on your album and which ones aren't on. Are the last, like, let's say 5-6 videos that you posted of songs, are those on your album or no?
Well, I gotta see that page, man. I don't know what it looks like.
And you can choose which one you want us to
okay.
You can choose which track you want us to play.
I can tell you, I've been getting a lot of feedback about Judy's Oldest and my outro. I've been getting a lot of feedback about those two joints. Yeah, so you could play the Just Thoughts is my new video. I had sent that to Ray. I don't know if you got it.
All right, so let's play this. That's the one you. That's the one you sent me yesterday.
Yeah, that's the one I sent you yesterday.
So let's not play this because I'm going to react to this.
Okay.
That was the one that
sorry everybody.
It's all good.
Everybody.
So
we got finally here.
Those are live performances. None of that stuff is like that stuff is old. That's all old stuff.
Public housing.
Yeah, that's
well, I mean, we could play one or two of his new shit. You want to do Judy's Oldest?
Yeah, play Judy's Oldest. Yeah.
I'll just keep that. I'll just keep that out of the live.
What channel is that on?
That's on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. You know what I mean? But I'm sending you the Judy's Oldest extended version this week too, man.
Yeah.
Cause I put another 16 bars on there where I went absolutely nuts.
So you need to send me the link for that so I can play it.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll get it to you right now. Hold on. All right.
I gotta play it through my phone though.
Judy's Oldest. Here you go.
I do not want to hear the one that you did with Mickey Fats. I need to react to that one.
Yeah. I've been waiting on you to react to that joint, bro. And my cousin called me about that too. She said that's her favorite joint on there. She's like that shit.
Yo, that boy Mickey Fats a rap.
Yeah, he rapped on that too. Shake, I just sent it to you, man. I'll send it in your DM.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Only problem is we gotta play it through my phone because I'm not logged into Spotify on my computer.
Okay.
So tell me if you guys can hear this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You guys can't hear it at all.
No.
Hold on, let me go to your channel.
You know what? It might be on the damn YouTube too, though. Hold on, let me.
Sorry, everybody. See what I did?
How dare you? Somebody need to change their battery in the fire room.
It's on YouTube. I believe someone just typed in the chat, so let me check. I'm sorry, everybody. I just paused the entire podcast. See what I did?
It's on YouTube. I just found it. You want me to send it to you? Well, if you just type in lyrics Judy's Oldest, it'll pop right up.
I got it.
All right. Shout out to my cousin Mike and Caitlin. I see y'all out there. What's happening?
Michael, what's good?
Word.
I was trying to find it, and I was going to send you the link, but you guys were faster than I was.
All right, we got it. This right here is lyrics. Judy's Oldest. Let go.
You see how I have to put my stance when I start listening to lyrics? I got to go sit there right here and put my ears to the speaker.
Right.
Yo, you saw the post that I put up, lyrics of the 24 bar challenge?
Yeah. I saw it. Yeah. Yo, I
was gonna say, hey, if I'm not gonna say you're gonna do it, but if you're gonna do it, just take it easy a little bit, brother.
I got you.
don't kill him too bad, bro.
I try my best, bro.
Yeah, what up? Lyrics. Let's get to it. Yes, sir. Check it out. Look. Judy's Oldest, long nights, having talks with Jimmy Henny. Got him sharing his thoughts like they don't cost a penny. Far from friendly, sipping Tito's like I'm Jackson, nigga. Your bros are dime, but I'm a bagger cause my sack's bigger. I stack figures, fully focused, had to practice.
I gotta bring that back.
Hot as hell, like niggas just having chats for Satan. Calculating.
I gotta bring it back. It's got those that golden era.
The pissy hallways, Timberland boots type shit.
Absolutely.
They're like, oh God, let's go.
Friendly sipping Tito's like I'm Jackson, nigga. Your bros are dime, but I'm a bagger cause my sack's bigger. I stack figures, fully focused, had to practice patience. Hot as hell, like niggas just having chats for Satan. Calculating the cheddar, chose to skip the fame. Can't you see the totals like this the song my sister sang? Who spitting pain, never do it for the root of evil. Drop Judy's boy in 19, about to do the sequel. We move the needle, use your thoughts for like food to feed you. Israelite dropping Jews like the dude was Hebrew. I'm peaceful, but got the whole game under fire. Married the shit instead of rice, they tossing jambalaya. My son fire, they talk like he ain't ready yet.
cadence on this is just crazy.
Appreciate you.
Dude, I almost punched Federico in the mouth. God
damn. Do it. Like his name's Lyric, so you already know he's gonna come bring that shit. Like you already know he's gonna like bring the bars. But
hold on, man, this nigga's making me dehydrated. I need to get a water. Hold on.
He's crazy.
About to do the shit where we move the needle, using thoughts for like food to feed you. Israelite dropping jewels like the dude was Hebrew. I'm peaceful, but got the whole game under fire. Married the shit instead of rice, they tossing jambalaya. My son fired, but they talk like he ain't ready yet. Want them quarters back, so he's talking about get ready set. When Freddie left, I was sad, I hope he thinking of it. Got it from the dirt, they only hit because they think it's muddy. Shit was ugly, top 5, but had no rankings on me. I'm a cash cow, but the industry wasn't banking on me. They think it's sweet because they perceiving us as winners now. These additives be describing how I pin these down. The critics like lyrics dope, but need a different sound. It's clown shit, just like the circles that they sit around. Can switch the sound, but us real spitters under man. Know you want the boss, so I'ma pitch it to you underhand. Just understand that if you're feeling like a matador, let the horse play, then ask.
So I'm gonna pitch it to you underhand. Like I caught that right?
Yeah.
Is be describing how I pin these down. The critics like lyrics dope, but need a different sound. It's clown shit, just like the circles that they sit around. Can switch the sound, but us real spitters under man. Know you want the boss, so I'ma pitch it to you underhand. Just understand that if you're feeling like a matador, let the horse play, then ask Stacy what the ladder saw. I said, let the horse play, then ask Stacy what the ladder saw. Lyrics.
Woo!
Yeah.
So I hope whoever's gonna stream this shit got Tylenol and aspirin. That's fire.
Appreciate it. Wait till y'all hear the extended version. I put 16 more bars on there. Just listen. Can I get y'all listen? When I say that, I said let the horns played and ask Stacy what the ladder saw. I'm at the bar passing time with a glass of Pinot and Villanova flashing rollies like a Massimino. Bagging kilos, nah, a nigga never sold rocks. I sold weed with stuff at Knicks like they were stovetop. I told
you did what?
Was stuff at Knicks like they were stovetop. I told Pops that they snoring on your firstborn. But circle back, my hymns are godly like these church songs. The thirst form, but I don't know where the chalice is. Y'all running like a car trying to dodge all these challenges. The catalyst, I got jersey on my back, baby. My name ain't M, but they talking about he acting shady. Maybe. They didn't think that he was this strong. The flow's not made for TV, nigga, so sit calm. Yeah.
God damn, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
I was just about to go to the bodega and go get myself a hoagie and a pack of Newports. Holy shit!
Yes, sir. Bring that feeling back.
Is that gritty dude? Is that street gritty shit, bro? Who doesn't love some shit like that, bro? Like you don't have the way you guys rap, you don't have to be from that.
Right.
To understand the way you guys describe it.
Absolutely.
Like a person coming from that, I could be like, yo, I remember that. I remember seeing that, or I remember doing that.
Right.
Crazy.
Right.
It's funny though, because like Ray, you literally said the music gives you those feels and brings you back to, if you can listen to something and it can bring you back to a certain time and place, and it's not gassing man's up because they're on the channel and stuff like that, but this literally brought me back to my days like on the block doing certain things, it brought me right back. It's like the time, like you can just sit back and like reminisce, and it's one of those like reminiscing tracks where you just it gets you thinking, and then like when you catch the bars, and it's just, yo, did he just say that? Yo, did he just say that?
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Am I wrong with it?
No, you're right. Absolutely.
You hit it right on the. You hit it right on the nail. Listen, I have it's a weird kind of question, but I've always wanted to ask this, especially to a lyricist. If somebody in the industry will come to you and say, all right, lyrics, I got you a check, $1 million. let's just put a number out there just to say a number.
Right.
All you have to do is stop making the type of music you're making and start doing some other type shit. Would you do it?
Nah, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
So you're not gonna sacrifice your art for the money?
No, never. And
that's why I fuck with
you. Yeah, I turned down 2 deals last year, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The money look good, but it's that front money. You know what I mean? Then you don't see no more. Then you want credit for what I create out my head. Nah,
and you gotta pay it back when they say pay it back.
Absolutely.
With the percentage on top.
Yeah.
And if you ain't selling their percentage, if you sign for, let's say you got to do numbers of like 2-3 mil, and you ain't hitting those numbers, when they call to collect, you better pay up, or you're
absolutely. And it ain't worth it to me. You know what I'm saying? Nope. I'll just keep counting the payment the way I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right. I ain't hurting anyway over here, so you know.
That's
what I mean? So I'm good. Tell him my homegirl Tiff in the chat. She's like, he never. Absolutely. Never.
Tiffany, relax. It was a question. I know.
Yeah, Mike. Even Mike know. My cousin Mike, no soul selling now. We don't do that.
Hell no.
So the last time you were on here, you towards the end, the second half of the conversation we were having, you started talking about the tour. We brought it up a little bit in the beginning of this.
Yeah.
Now, I have to go on the assumption, and I'm going to assume this is the same shit you were talking about before that's coming to fruition now.
Absolutely.
Do you have a tour director behind you, or is it you and your peoples doing everything, creating every leg, making everything possible, or are you working with people to help make this all happen?
Yeah.
Or is it just all you guys?
Well, the thing is, it's through Conglomerate Entertainment. You know what I mean? They put the whole tour together. You know what I mean? So it was like they have their mainstream. So every venue, every show is going to be a different top tier artist. You know what I mean? But then they went. So it's like 3 or 4 like mainstream, well known artists, and then they picked 4. Cause I did a freestyle for them. We did they had Conglomerate Entertainment Presents, and they had like 20 rappers on there, and I was one of the last men standing, you know. And so they asked me, did I want to be part of the tour? I said, absolutely. You know what I mean? So, but it's been changing because it was supposed to have been started, but all with these different COVID spikes, and then it goes down, and then the insurances on these venues changing what they're requiring, and so it's keep being pushed back. So they're saying July is really supposed to, you know. We supposed to really be
that's
on
lit
the road.
though. That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So yeah, I've been rehearsing for that and making sure I got the right songs for the crowd. You know what I mean? But I know that they're big festivals, so they say every year they have like 50,000-60,000 people at these festivals. So I try to make sure I got a song for everybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? I got something for the ladies. I got something for the hardcore jokers. I got something for the hip hop purists. You know what I mean? I even got a joint called White.
Shit?
Yeah, some high energy shit. Listen, I got a joint called White Boy Wasted that I never released over a rock track. That shit go crazy, bro. Like, they hear that.
Man, you gotta release that shit.
Nobody heard it yet, but I'm gonna drop it I'm gonna probably drop it in July sometime. You know what I mean? But I did it specifically for the festival. You know what I mean? But that shit, it's something that you wouldn't expect from me, but it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you did well.
Yeah. Cause I still stick to my formula. But I just add some humor. Like I really talked about what goes on in frat houses, you know what I mean, in college and shit like that.
Right. Okay.
You know? So it's funny. It's funny as hell. Like, cause I got jokes too. So you know, I mean, I incorporate that in there, and you know, it worked. It really worked.
That's awesome, dude. That's
yes,
funny,
sir. Dude. Yes, sir. So yeah, man.
We appreciate everybody coming through to the Shakey Vibe Podcast. This episode number what? 30?
30. The 30.
Man. I remember the first time I asked Lyrics to come be on the podcast the first time. That man said, yep, I'm there. I was like,
you know what? Because I was low-key jealous, man, because you had King Bliss on, and shout out to King Bliss because he's my man. But I was like, dang, he got Bliss on there. He need to have me on there too. What the fuck going on? Shit, I want to be on the podcast.
Well, we already made you a copy. You can come whenever the fuck you got to copy the key. You can come in this motherfucker whenever you want, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, I'm gonna keep coming back. Many times y'all have me. We gonna be at episode like 300, man. You know what I mean? Matter of fact,
episode 300. I hope by that time we'll be able to fly you out and we can do this shit in person. So we can go drink what we got to drink and do what we got to do.
Yo, I got a request for y'all too, man. Like I'm gonna come on anytime y'all want me to come on, but every time y'all hit 100, 200, 300, I want to be the guest, man. Cause that's those monumental moments. So I want to be that guest with y'all every time y'all hit one of them hundreds. If we can make it happen, you know what I mean?
No, that's like, yeah, like that would be an honor and a privilege for both of me and Ray. Like we'll make it happen one way or another. Like we'll make that happen. Like that's dope.
Yeah,
that's some real shit right there. Like,
you
said that. That's shit. That's family.
I want to celebrate y'all, man. You give people their flowers while they're here, not when they're going. You know what I mean? So every time y'all hit 100, I'm gonna come and we gonna drink and talk our shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I like that. I passed my kidney stone. I'm ready to drink.
The doctor's the one that told you to drink to pass that shit.
That's a fact. It's the best doctor in the world, man.
Yeah. You got to recommend him to me, goddamn. I need to hear that.
That doctor told me, he was like, "What do you usually drink that makes you pee a lot?" Yeah. And I was like, "Well, beer." He's like, "Y'all had to do what I do."
I gotta ask because you've been in the game for a minute now. Through your time in the game, has there ever been a battle situation with you where you and your clique did like mic beefs with anybody, or someone threw shots somewhere and you guys responded? Like, you don't got to get into it and talk about it, but I hear your pen game and I hear like your delivery and your bar patterns and the shit you talk about. And I hear like, yo, if somebody ever did something that did like the pen game, don't really want to fuck with certain people too much, but like, was there ever those times where you and your clique just pen to paper some other cats?
When we was younger, that's all we did, man. We would go, especially in Jersey, like you would go from town to town and battle each other. Like, who was the hot dude at this town? Or we'll have like block parties, or might go to the skating ring, or there's always going to be a battle somewhere. You know what I mean? Right. But as we got older and we focused on the actual like song making more, we didn't really have too many battles. Not too many people call us out. I mean, we hear little stuff here and there, but I'll address it, but I'll address it in a way that they know I'm talking directly to them. Nobody else might not know. You know what I mean? But they be like, I heard you. I'm like, I know you heard me. But it don't happen too much. But in my mind, I'd be like, I hope nobody do, because if they diss me, my whole verse going to be so comical. Like, they probably going to want to fight when they see me in the street. Because I'm getting personal. You know what I mean? I'm getting personal. It'd be like real battle rap. I'm getting personal, but it's going to be on record. You know what I mean? So, but I hope it never happens, because I'm about peace and love, man. You know. I want to see.
That's a fact.
I had to ask.
I like how you cleaned that up. That was smooth.
Yeah, we don't want no problems.
Man, I don't want no beef.
Listen, but if it do, like on my album, Dollar Dream Part 2, the album, I got a song called More Dollars, More Dreams, and in the hook I say, we don't want no problems with you. We just trying to get some dollars with you. You know what I mean? So I don't want, let's eat.
It's all eat.
But
don't get me fucked up.
That's what I want to hear. You gotta let niggas know sometimes.
Don't take the kindness for weakness.
Hell no, because we can get it there. Sheesh. It's like I can't give it to you. I'm waiting till I drop the freestyle. I'm about to quote some shit I said in this new joint I just wrote, but I'm gonna wait till y'all hear so y'all can be like, oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah. Nah.
So is my man Cleve going with you on tour?
He going hit a few days with me, because I'm gonna bring him out at a couple of functions. You know what I mean? So he's already ready, man. We actually working on a new album. We just did a song yesterday called Graces. It's pretty much like ghetto gospel part 2 and shit. The shit is fire too, bro. And like the cadence, like I changed up my cadence on it. So like something like I say, something like I ain't never been a flashy type. Even though I got this flashy ice, but that flashy ice, ashy type, I ran that shit the whole verse, like that, like the whole verse. You know what I mean? So it's crazy.
You were just beating the fuck out them syllables.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. I went crazy with that shit. And I ain't did that in a long time, but
right.
When I started off like that, when I started it, I said I'm just gonna ride it. I'm just gonna ride it all the way down. You know what I'm saying? And I sent it to Cleve. He's like, man, fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Well, if you ever need me to listen to something for you, I got ears that work sometimes.
Facts. I'm gonna hold you to that too, man. And look, because me and Cleve dropping a new EP in September, so we probably gonna need you to intro that shit with another skit. You know what I'm saying? Shake, we gonna need one from you too, man. Word up.
I got you. Whatever you need. You already know what it is, man.
I already got an idea. Got an idea. I'll talk to you about it when we're done.
Okay.
Man, we'll talk about it right now. Listen, all right, so cool. It's gonna be, you know how we have this conversation. Hold on, Shakes. You know how we have this conversation, Shakes, me and you sometimes that you'll call me and we'll have like a conversation through IG and we'll talk about certain things and shit like that. So it's gonna start off with the phone ringing like if you're calling me through IG. We're going to say hellos, yeah, it was good, chilling, you know what it is. And then we're going to start the skit from there talking about the album and shit.
Yeah, that's dope.
And I'm going to say some stupid shit, and then you're going to say some shit to correct the stupid shit that I just said. And then we just
always do.
Yeah.
I bet.
Nah, that's a dope. Yeah, y'all can do that together, man, because the album going to be called, because, you know, our first album was called Teacher Plus the Student. So this one is called Teacher Plus the Student After Class. You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
You know what I mean? Either we gonna call it after class or graduation day, one of the two. You know what I mean? We still toying with it, but
graduation day, that's a lit title.
Yeah. That's what I think we're gonna run with it too. Let's go with the people in the chat. Which I think after class or graduation day. Y'all, whatever the most answers we get, that's what we're running with.
I like graduation day, to tell you the truth.
Me too.
It's like leveling up. It's like
yeah.
You already know what to expect with something called graduation day.
Yeah. I'm turning it up.
I don't think there's ever been an album in hip hop called Graduation Day though.
Nah, I can't call one. So we gonna go with that then. We just gonna run it. You know what I mean? My cousin.
One for after class.
Yeah. That's my cousin Ray. Shout out to Ray. What's happening, girl? What's happening, cuz? Yes, indeed. But nah, it's gonna be dope. We gonna keep it simple. It's gonna be a little EP though. Five records. You know what I'm saying? 5 or 6 records. You know what I mean?
See, that's the thing that I love about it is because you guys work ethic. You guys don't stop, man. It's that's fucking crazy, man. I over here struggling trying to do fucking 7 fucking reactions a fucking day.
You be busy though. You be
knocking it out.
Cause you know what? I got in December. I got my own studio set up in the crib. So sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and just, you know, come up with something. Like even like Friday, I got up like 5 o'clock in the morning. By 11 o'clock, I done wrote and recorded 2 whole records. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a beautiful thing. You know?
That's great. I don't put my studio. I built my studio and I don't put it to work.
Nah. Oh no,
it's just I got so many different. I'm getting pulled in so many different directions, doing so many different things that it boils down to time. It's not that I don't want to. I just fucking like having too many things to do is a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. But I don't be having that much. I mean, I do have a lot to do, but I always find time to write. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So like, if I get any little downtime, I'm like, let me get on my shit and see what I can do. You know what I mean? And I feel like at this stage I'm getting better. I'm like, damn, I thought I'd start to decline or plateau, but I'm getting better. I like shit. I might be doing this shit when I'm 60. I don't know.
Who's to say you can't? Dude, if they got these fucking Paul McCartney over here, 87,000 years old, still on stage, fucking. If he could still fucking do it, come on, son. Like that type of shit. You know what? I think it's. I don't think it's the music why people retire from rapping. Yeah, it's not the music. It's the bullshit that comes with the music.
I agree.
They're retiring off of that shit.
Yes and no, but hip hop, like during the golden era, during the drug dealer era, can those guys really go on stage and perform their songs at 75?
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a rapper, I'm an artist. Like I put out that grizzy shit as well, but it's like there's certain songs that I wrote that I don't want to perform when I'm 65.
My brother, Snoop Dogg is 120, and this nigga was crip walking in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but that's different. Like, but
that's Uncle Snoop, man. He needs a walker. And that man was just like he never missed a step.
Facts. That's a fact.
Like, do you think Eric Clapton right now is going to perform his song "Cocaine" on stage? No.
Why not?
Because he's not doing cocaine at 85 anymore. He fucking
you live with the nigga. You don't live with the nigga.
He might be taking a bump or two. Full time.
He might be, but like
he be taking Viagra, and he needs to bring that Viagra down. So he needs to do some coke to bring that shit down.
I'm a huge advocate of hip hop following suit with every other genre of music and like finally making it okay for the vets to go back and tour and do them things and put a bunch of them together and do a stadium tour. Like, hey, the Rolling Stones just started their wheelchair tour, but they didn't.
See, you know, I've never been a kind of guy to follow like commands or anything like that. I don't let people put stipulations on what I could do. I do me. I let the people decide if they don't want to hear me no fucking more. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And to the people say that, I'm gonna keep giving them this ball work. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Word up. Cause I be like, rap is the only genre people like you too old. I'm like, why? What makes me too old?
You know what I mean? You imagine the type of lyrics you could come up with when you were like, if you like 70 years old and you rapping, you could be talking about medication. You could be talking about you could talk about erectile dysfunction. You could talk about all that type of shit.
Yeah, you crazy. You crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Talk about how I got a sponge bath from the little young thing at the thing.
Why not?
Yeah.
I take a sponge bag. I take a sponge bath and I make this gun clap. That rhymes. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, you crazy, yo. That's funny as hell.
I said it to my wife. I just did a year on YouTube, doing YouTube. I just did a year this month. Right. And I told her, I was like, I can see myself, an old motherfucker sitting in the same goddamn studio talking shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a fact, though. That's a fact, man. Hell yeah.
I definitely like the fact that hip hop is finally, it's okay for the Big Daddy Kanes to go back on tour.
Yeah.
And for that, for those artists, Houdini and stuff like that, and them to finally, like, it's finally becoming a lot more acceptable for older hip hop artists to do their thing. And like, where the ages ain't nothing but a number, it really is. Like for me, I would love to go to one of those old school shows with like 5-6 cats of just straight from the Golden Era. That would be fucking lit.
Yeah, you know what they're doing right now, though, right? Because they have that Mount Snoop Dogg and Dre got that Mount Rushmore shit that they coming out with a track. It's gonna be.
He came out with an album, Mount Westmore.
It's gonna be Dre, Eminem's gonna be in it. They just announced it on Instagram.
Snoop's Mount Westmore, his group is E40, Too Short, Snoop, and Ice Cube. They already have an album.
Yeah, and the features on the album. They're gonna have Eminem. They're gonna have all that. They're gonna have all those dudes. That's right there. If they ever go on tour, dude, I quit my job.
That shit right there should have been fucking Snoop's first thing that he did with Death Row Records. Is drop that album.
That's a fact.
You know, I keep telling myself, if I ever get big enough, man, I'm gonna put out a mixtape called Legends of the Game, and I'm going to get Big Daddy Kane and Kara Russ and Rakim and Slick Rick and Chuck D. I'm going to get all of them. I don't care if I'm just on the hook. I just want, pay homage to the.
I got a request.
Yes, sir.
Give Black Thought a call.
Oh yeah, most definitely, bro. I'm gonna have to put out volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because there's so many motherfuckers, man. I can't put them all on one track.
You gotta do an old school Wu-Tang. You gotta hit up Method Man and Redman.
All of them. I want to work with them anyway. You know what I mean? So
you did that without even naming Cool G rapper Rakim.
I didn't even get to him. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many artists. Like,
dude, you already know they have to be in that.
Legends of the Game. I'm telling you, that's what I'm calling it.
The only thing that I regret is all the features that we've missed.
Yeah,
these dope rappers that fucking passed away.
Could you imagine if a lot of them were still here, the stuff they would be putting out, man?
Man, like Big Pun. I'm a big pun fucking consumer, dude. That man,
he was ridiculous. He was ridiculous.
And like Biggie, imagine a fucking track with Biggie, Big Pun, Eminem, Joyner Lucas, like the old together.
Yeah. Boy. Ridiculous.
That internet will stop.
Hell yeah.
Could you imagine fucking Big L doing a track with Joyner? Big L and Joyner? Like, could you imagine that?
Bro. So, you know, it's crazy you mentioned Big L. I did an interview last week. I did so many interviews. I forgot who it was with. But anyway, Cat was like, what artist would you want to work with if you could right now that's not here no with us? And I said, Big L. Big L. I said, because a lot of times I want to rhyme with these elite dudes just to see where I compare. Like, I feel like I know where I compare, but just to be beside them and hear how, you know what I mean? Like, that's just everything to me. You know what I mean?
Right?
Hell yeah.
But do you think thinking it that way, you think that'll tip the scale a little bit more towards you guys? Because you guys took what they created and you guys added more shit to it.
Right.
Like these guys, yes, they're legends, 110%, but they're not the ones with the doubles and triples and quadruple entendres and schemes like fucking crazy every other bar. I
gotta say this. I gotta say this to go back to them old school cats. Like some of the guys we naming, like they were taken way too fucking soon. Yeah. Imagine their pen game now, because I look at like a cat like Method Man. Clifford's pen game has gotten better over time. So he didn't have those doubles and triples then. Yeah. But if you listen to some of the tracks he dropped 2 weeks ago,
he got him now. Yeah.
They like, man, could you imagine Big L's pen game now?
Out of here.
Could you imagine
out of here?
Pen game?
They would be on a
Big
different
Pun and Dax doing a track right now.
Can you imagine Biggie?
Bro.
If Biggie was still alive right now, dude, he'll still be number one in the fucking every billboard.
If Biggie,
like people forget, Biggie only had 2 albums.
Absolutely. If Biggie, Pun, and Big L was here, when they talk about like the greatest, who the greatest is, they would be in their own bracket. Like these are the greatest, but these guys are untouchable. Like you can't even compare these dudes with you, me, or Morgan.
You can't though, and it bothers me that it really bothers me that Big Pun is pretty much majority of the time left off them lists. But if you go back to the riddle me diddly diddle, like you listen to that Big Pun, then it's like checkmate, man. Like he was Terror Squad. That show was lit. That show was doing its thing. Without Pun, there is no Terror Squad.
That's why I say from now on when I do interviews and shit, and somebody asks me who's the top 5, my top 5, I'm like, don't ask me that question no more because I don't got a top 5 because it changes daily. There's so many incredible fucking. I got to these.
You know what's going to be my answer? My answer from now on to that question, if somebody ever asks me that, is depending on the day.
Absolutely, because it changes.
Because I'm going to tell you one thing, and this is going to be in all my different top 5s that I have. Eminem is the number 1 in all of it.
Right.
That's just what it is, and there ain't nobody's going to change that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to lyricism, like really getting your shit off.
Yeah.
It's completely different than my who's the best schemer and who's the best with the doubles and triples and who's got the biggest, hardest punches and shit like that. It's all going to be different.
Absolutely. There's so different many ways to look at. It depends, like, because I like me now. I'm more of I like content now. You know what I mean? So I could go listen to DMX first 2 albums all day. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can go fucking listen to Joe Budden's Mood Music 1 through 4. All like, you know what I mean? So many different. Or if I just want to hear punchlines and some slick talk, you know what I mean? I'll put on some Lloyd Banks or I'll put on some Crooked Eye or you know what I mean? So many different artists that do different things for me. Like, you know what I mean? Depending on my mood.
So with you naming that, when you're sitting back and you need a little bit of inspiration, what are artists what are 5 artists you throw in your deck when you need a little bit of added motivation?
Shake, you as fuck. That's the same question, but you just said it different.
Nah, but
shut up.
So right, I heard it. So right now, if I need motivation right now, I'm gonna probably pop in Ransom. I'm gonna pop in the dude JR that's on my album, on one of my other albums, And are y'all familiar with this artist? He's from New York, but he lives in Atlanta. His name is Cy the Kid. Check him out. He's fucking ridiculous. I'll put him in. I'll put Jada in, and then I'll put some Nipsey in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Those will get me going. They'll get me going. You know what
I'm
I mean?
gonna follow that up with one more question. If you were to sit down with, let's say, somebody in the chat is relatively new to pen and paper, what are a few pieces of advice you would give for cats not trying to come up right now, but trying to put pen to paper?
So this is what I tell everybody. Find a subject matter that you're very knowledgeable on. Because with rap, especially with me, you want to be, especially when you're a lyricist or you're really trying to convey a message, you want to be as detailed as possible. You know what I mean? So if you're very knowledgeable on what the subject, the details won't be a problem for you. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't want people to guess what you're gonna say next. You know what I'm saying? So you want to figure out a clever way to convey what you're trying to say. It's like the first time I learned this, right, how to do it, and it was a simple line Redman said on the Muddy's Waters album. Instead of saying, I'll let your girl suck my dick, he said, I'll let your girl suck on the shit that I pissed through. But just meaning still suck my dick. So I was like, that's clever. Even though it's basic.
Right.
I didn't know he was going to say that. You know what I mean? So then I start thinking, I got to do that shit
outside the box.
Yeah. So you want to be clever, but it also depends what you want to be as a rapper. You know what I mean? Some people don't care about being clever. Some people don't, you know what I mean? But if you want to be a lyricist, you want to be very knowledgeable. And then like me, I was really good in English. I always had honors English classes. You know what I mean? So my shit's like compositions for me. You know what I mean? I'm coming out with my main idea, then my details, my major and minor, and then I'm gonna give you the conclusion. You know what I'm saying? So you really want to think it out before you start writing. You know what I mean? Try to find where you're gonna go, find a direction and shit. Don't like Joe Button said, y'all play with words. I make words play with each other. Play with them words. Don't be scared of using words. Don't be scared to use your vocabulary. Don't be scared to, you know what I mean? To be honest with yourself. Like, don't do stuff. Do it for you before you do it for anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't doing it for you, you ain't gonna love it. You're gonna lose, or if you do love it, you're gonna lose the love. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure you happy with your content first. If you can't happy with it, somebody will fuck with it somewhere. I don't give a fuck. It's two people. Somebody will fuck with it.
It's true.
If you being authentic, you know what I mean. So that's basically it. That's all. Basically, the advice I would give.
That's some good fucking advice.
Yeah.
I've never even thought it in that way ever.
Yeah. True. I've been doing it so long, man, and people all like, cause when I was growing up, people used to always want me to write for them, so I would write for a bunch of people, but then they would want to write, and they're like, how do I go about writing? I was like, yo, pick something that you're very knowledgeable on. If it's selling drugs or if it's fucking working in the office or being a good son, whatever. Pick what your strong suit is, because you can always have something to say. You know what I'm saying? And then read.
It's safe to say, if let's say I want to become a rapper, I've been in a mechanic shop working for 17 years. It'll be a good bet for me to talk about that, because that's what I know. That's pretty much all I know.
Yep,
but you can talk about that, put it in a way and flip it where it's relatable.
Yeah, you can use analogy.
You can metaphor the change in the tire and making the change in the tire relatable to something on everyday life, and flip it so it's not talking about changing the tire, but it could be like changing your drip, changing your clothes.
You be like, nigga, I'm clutch, so I don't really need a jump start.
Oh, come on, man. That nigga just made a scene, man. Fuck that. I ain't writing no more. I'm going to be a rapper. I'm going to react from 2,000 years old.
Yeah, shout out to my man King K, just came in the building. Shout out, bro.
That was popping. Everybody in the chat, thank y'all for being here. This is the Shakey Vibe Podcast, episode number 30, with your boy Lyrics.
Yeah.
We're here. We are now opening the floor. I know most of the people in the chat right now are friends, family, and shit like that, but we are opening up the floor, taking your questions. So Don't be shy. Throw your questions in the chat if you want. If you got something that you want to ask,
and let me shout out Nico too, because Nico's a supportive man and it's much love. Always showing love.
Nico has got a bed in the Matrix. That nigga sleeps. I don't think he sleeps ever. Like every Twitter, Instagram, or any dude, I see Nico everywhere.
I'll put here. I'm gonna make some proof. I'm gonna bet that Nico's minimum jumping between 2 to 3 live streams right now. Nico, type in the number of how many live streams right now you're jumping back and forth, showing support to people.
I'll put money on.
I'll say minimum 3.
And Nico, 3. And Nico quoted earlier. He'll let hit me with on a record with King Crooked. I'm trying to get that feature, Nico. You know what I mean? So hopefully I'll get that in the near future. Yeah?
Lyrics of King Crooked, that shit's gonna be so fucking crazy.
Yeah, that would be lit.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh,
man. Hey, yo, just talk to King Crooked, but like, yo, tell M to put me down in the feature real quick.
Facts. Guys. Listen.
Lyrics of Eminem, I'm gonna flex.
Man, that's a dream collab. That's a dream collab right there, boy. If I get that, won't nobody be able to tell me shit.
That's a fact.
That's how I felt when I did my track with Coogee Rap. Like you can't nobody when I got the 16 back, I was like nobody can tell me shit.
Tell me nothing. You know what I mean?
Can't tell me nothing.
Yo,
like
I kind of felt like that when I got my game feature, bro. Cause I was like,
same shit.
I didn't think that shit was gonna happen. And he hit me right back. I was like, oh shit! I said I must be somebody out this motherfucker. That
was a good feeling.
Yeah.
That was like a bucket list moment. It was like, all right,
Jay Young, what's good? I see you.
What do you think about that whole situation with
I know where you're going right now. I knew it.
I don't understand what game talking about. Like, why?
None of us do. Why? None of us do though.
Why? Like why? That's
why would you? But this is the thing though. I kind of agree in a way with the game.
Yeah.
I kind of do agree because Eminem has been in a lot of beefs, but really with who?
Yeah.
Besides cannabis, because cannabis, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Cannabis is spit. That boy rap.
What? Cannabis pen game, not battle game. Cannabis pen game.
This pen game is ridiculous.
See you later.
Yeah, man.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
That's facts.
And I'm just like, I think this will be a good back and forth. I think it will be a fucking excellent back and forth.
It'll be competitive early, put it in later rounds.
No, but like, did you see what fucking what's his name from the West Coast smacked the shit on the track with the game, and they went back. Rascas slapped the shit out of the game.
Rascas ain't to be fucked with on that mic, man. Shit.
Rascas slapped him silly.
Yeah,
and Rascas would even say, "I don't want it with M."
Yeah. You know, I compared it like this. I did an interview last week. They asked me about this, and I said, that's about the game Eminem. I said that's like me right now, and I was nice in basketball. I went to college playing basketball and shit. It's like me challenging LeBron James right now, and I'm putting up 5,000. I'll beat your ass. Shit is stupid. Shit is stupid.
I will hit you up on your phone and be like, look, if you want to just throw away the $5, you can just send it to me.
Facts. But that's what I compare it to. It's like it makes no sense, man. Like M is a different breed, man.
But I'd like to hear M and Rascas go at it just on the tracks.
Yeah.
You know who could give M a run for the money?
Don't say it.
Mad Skills.
I think old Mad Skills, Mad Skills now, I don't think he could do it. I don't think he could. He might, but I don't think so. You know who? The only person that I hear M on tracks that I feel like give him a run for his money consistently is Royce. Man, Royce did with him, man.
Royce is different. There's a lot of tracks, especially with that Bad Meets Evil.
Oh my God.
And there's a couple of those tracks that I had to push it towards more Royce.
Me too. And I didn't want to. I didn't
want to. Trust me, I'm a stand, brother. I didn't want to either, but I can't bullshit what I hear, and I'm like, I don't know, man. This man is fucking losing his mind on this beat.
Yeah. But you know, when you're on a, especially if you're competitive, which you should be as a rapper or MC. If I know I'm on the track with him and I know what he's gonna do to this track, I know for a fucking fact I gotta do my A game or I'm not even getting on the bitch. You know
that's why I was pissed off with fucking Logic.
Yeah.
When he did that song with Eminem, it pissed me the fuck off because I was like, I've heard Logic before. And Logic a fucking rap.
Yeah, he can rap.
Why would you pull that bullshit knowing you having the GOAT on the fucking track?
Facts.
Like, I didn't like, I was very disappointed with his fucking verse, bro. I was just like...
Yeah, it was cool. If it was a verse, if he had that verse on the song with somebody else.
It makes sense.
Yeah, but with him, you got to dig deep in your bag, man.
You know what was the best rival? It's not really a rivalry, but between Busta and M in that one song. They had to go back and forth. That was like 5 verses written.
Yeah.
They were trying to compete with each other because the other always outdid it.
Dude, it went from 16s to 80s.
Man, Busta gets busy too, man. Busta gets busy. I still be listening to the joint he had with Mystical on that Mystical album, boy.
Yeah.
Man. Whew. I said I didn't know.
I got the track. Outer Box put out Black Thought. I still got that track with Black Thought and Eminem on Music to Be Murdered By. I got that shit on replay because Black Thought fucking ate that.
Did he snap?
Oh, he snapped.
You can hear Eminem. Right. So if you listen to the track, it gets to a point where you could hear that he was about to stop. That was where the bar stopped and his verse stopped. And then Eminem screamed down the back, "Keep going!" And then he just kept on going fucking crazy. I was just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I gotta say, honestly, in that song alone, Black Thought took that shit.
Yeah. You know, it don't matter how good you is, there's gonna be verses where somebody gets you. It's gonna be time. It happens to anybody who's ever rap, you know what I mean? But that don't diminish your, you know what I mean?
Your skill.
Like it's just like boxing or any other the champ. Everybody get beat at some point.
You're gonna have a bad day sometimes.
Yeah, everybody have a bad day. You know what I mean? But
I'm just liking right now the way that things are going. That they're doing features now that make sense.
Yeah.
Before they were doing features with niggas, and I was just like,
wow,
bro, that's different rap styles, and you're gonna put that shit together. It's gonna sound trash. Your producer better put in the work and make that shit sound good.
I've turned down features because it just didn't mix right. I was like, nah, I don't do that type of music. Like, I know my lane. People like, nah, you supposed to jump on everything. No, I'm not jumping on everything. First of all, I gotta feel it. If I don't feel it, and I be telling people because I charge $300 for 16 bars. I charge $500 for 24. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people like I want money up front. I said, but send me the track first. And if I don't feel it, I can't promise you nothing. If I don't feel it, I can't fuck with it. There's no disrespect to your craft, but it's
facts.
If you want the best version of me, I gotta feel it.
Same with me. That's the same with me. Like, and a lot of the cats I fuck with, it's like, I don't want you sending me a beat because I might fuck with the beat, but I want to hear one of your verses and the hook.
Right.
Send me that.
Right.
And if I'm feeling it, I mean, it's not about money. It's not about you paying my talent fee. It's about if I think it's a banger. A lot of times, not a lot of. I might even waive my talent fee. I might do it just.
I do that too sometimes too. If the shit that fire, I'm like,
if it's a good look, and shit's fire, it's like, yo, here's my 16. Don't worry.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if it's that fire, I'm like, just extend the beat because I'm gonna probably give you 30, 40 bars. You know what I mean? Because I got a lot to say when I feel that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Mike, that's the word right there. The chemistry. If the chemistry's not in that shit, I've heard a lot of fucking music, man, and I heard a lot of features, and some of it I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
But now, like I was hearing Corday's new album, and he had that one track with fucking Wayne.
Yeah.
that made sense.
Right.
That type of shit made sense because they both complemented each other when it came to the scheme and the rhyme pattern and the flow. They both had kind of the same flow, but they did it in their own different ways.
Right.
And that's why I was just like, okay, now I'm fucking with that. And even Drake and Jack Harlow, that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Drake for who he is and Jack Harlow who he's going to become,
right?
It just makes sense for them to be on a fucking track like that together.
That's
so it's just like now it's starting to make a lot, like these features starting to make a lot more fucking sense.
Yeah.
I was hating the direction where it was going. I was like, so you guys are making it sound bad on purpose.
Right. Just because it's a name, because they just want somebody on there because they're a name. That shit.
Look, if I was
they want views and they want subs. They want they want to help their subs.
I am the biggest Eminem fan. Yeah. If I was a rapper and I had a different style than Eminem, even if M comes to me and says, I want you on a track, I'm going to say it doesn't make sense to me because I'm not rapping what you rap. And I love your music, no disrespect to you, but I also have to pay attention to my craft. If I'm going to make myself sound stupid on something, I'd rather not even do it.
And that's when you got to try to find a medium. Let's find a place to meet in the middle if we're going to do a song together. Like, I'm not just going to go try to do your style when that's not my strong suit, and you might not can't do my style. You know what I'm saying? So let's figure out, or let's find something conceptual. Let's do a record about the chicks. Let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's do it.
To me, that's the difference between a feature and a collab.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The collab is like you do a song where both of you are fucking blending and meshing perfectly. But like a collab is when you're homies and you know it's gonna blend and mesh well, and you're both bringing the same tangibles to the table. Right. It's not about one person trying to up their sub count or get views off of you. It's like
it's a different energy.
Yeah.
It's a family thing.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's
I mean, you can hear it with a lot of rappers that you could see that they had to make that arrangement to make a song work. There was a couple of songs that I've heard from Royce. There was a couple of songs that I heard from King Crooked. There's a couple of songs that I heard from M that you could tell that they completely kind of changed the beat just so it could follow the flow that they're about to do. Because that beat's completely different than the first beat when the first guy was on it.
Right.
And then once they jumped on it, you could see a drastic change to the flow and beat. But you could tell you had to do that and make that work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, and that's cool, and I like it, and that shows how much you guys love for the craft. But when there's that chemistry, nothing beats that shit, bro.
It's like me and Matt Cleave. We've been rhyming together since we was kids. You know what I'm saying? So we already know what each other gonna bring to the table, and we know how to. You know what I mean?
You got your chemistry.
Pretty sure you guys went through the whole routine of you like, yo, don't do that again when we on the track.
Because he know there's certain things I'm not gonna talk about on the track. You know what I mean? So I'm like, say that for your solo shit. Or sometimes when we do a song, I don't get super lyrical. You know what I'm saying? I say that for my solo shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We just and we do it without even trying. We don't even gotta conversate about that shit no more. We just know what each other do. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So
we just need to get Matt Cleave up in here too, man.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that dude.
We just went on a 20-minute tangent from Ray posting the question, what do you think about Game and M?
Yeah.
The chill session that we could just bring one thing up and just fucking vibe with it.
Absolutely.
Bro, I live, breathe, and fucking everything hip hop. I could talk culture and hip hop all day for the rest of my life and be like, yep, okay.
Yep.
I don't remember if we had this conversation the last time about how important a producer is when it comes to working with an artist.
We never had that conversation on this podcast ever.
Yeah. We never?
Never. Not even once. Let's
have that conversation. Let's have that conversation because I believe that a producer, without the right producer, it doesn't matter how lyrical you are. The track is going to sound like complete dog shit.
Absolutely. That's a fact.
And engineer as well. Throw engineer in there as well.
Absolutely. That's why so I get, when I tell you I have maybe about 2,000 beats in my email, people send me shit all the time, right? But I'm like, nah, fuck that. We gonna build together. I need my shit custom made. I don't want no beat you got, unless it's super crazy, because sometimes that happens. But I need mine tailored made for me. You know what I mean? So even the Judy's Oldest that you heard, this dude Ayo Samir, he's from Chicago. He has like most of these
fire.
Yeah, man. These dudes be having, so all these producers now, they had a beat store. You can go lease their beats for $40 or whatever. But I heard beats that he did for other cats, and I'm like, nah, I need some shit like that you got for old. So I'm like, how much you charge for custom tracks, man? He like 300. And we sat on the phone. We went on Instagram Live, and he was doing this shit for me there. People chiming in like, yo, who that's for? And I'm like, me, but he did 3 tracks for me. I put 2 of them on this album. One's going on the next album, but I need them custom made. Like because I need it to fit me perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So even like my main producer named Kenny Black, shout out to him. Anytime we get in the studio, we build that bitch from scratch. Like I already got my rhymes written, so I want I need the beat built around my rhyme. You know what I'm saying? That's just how, sometimes I gotta change stuff here and there, take a word out here, a word out there, but I need my shit custom made. Don't just throw me no track.
You could tell because on mostly everything that I heard of you, of yours, you could tell that beat is just, you're blending so well with that beat. And there's no hiccups, and there's not. I mean, it's produced well, it's engineered well. Everything is fitting in like a fucking puzzle.
Yeah, that's how I need it. That's how I need it. I don't want no. I mean, I'll hop on a track when somebody send me. It's a feature, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when they're mine, my own, I say 8 times out of 10 they're tailor-made for me. You know what I mean? Or if somebody send me something, I'm like, yeah, I like the piano, but I don't like the drums. Take the drums out, or take the snare out, or take. You know what I mean? But I need it to fit what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Because like you said, you can have the dopest rhyme all day, but if it's over some bullshit, your rhyme will sound like it's some bullshit. You know what I mean? So I'm very.
I think beat selection is key. If you like you could have the dopest flow. You could be your substance could be completely lit, but if your beat selection is not properly on point, you're never gonna hit. It's gotta be. It's gotta be like. You need that chemistry with the producer. Like it's not about just copying beats off someone's beat stars.
Nah, hell no.
Going home like you like.
And it's good that we're having this conversation, because a lot of people don't know it's not just about just writing your rhymes and throwing it on a beat. There's a lot of thought behind everything that happens for a actual project to get pushed out.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a whole fucking process, and that type of shit, bro. That's a full-time fucking job,
bro. You know, on I forgot what album it was, but I had a song Ball Work Part 2, and I knew I wrote the shit out that song. I had to go through like 4 different beats. Like my man telling me he made a track for me. I liked it at the studio. By the time I wrote home with him, like I don't like that shit. So I was like, yo, I need you to make me another one. We did. I like that studio. I right home. I'm like, this ain't it either. So we did another one. It didn't work. So I'm like, fuck, man. I want to really use this song. Like, I really want to use these. You know what I mean? And so I was on this producer. I forgot his name, but I knew he had dope beats. And the first track I pulled up, I was like, motherfucker, there it go. There it go. There it go. Shit is perfect for what I'm trying to do. I reached out to him. He sent me that shit, and that's one of my favorite records to the day.
That's lit. Maybe we should play that record.
Yeah, Ball Work Part 2. Ray, you reacted to the video for it.
Yep.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna pull that up right now.
Yeah. Let's run with that. That's my shit.
That track is fucking fire.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the DJ. He gonna be mad at me if he see this. DJ, fuck. I mean, I don't know. Sorry,
that's
buddy.
That's a good DJ name though. DJ fuck.
Is it on your channel?
Should be. Hold on. Let me look. Or you could just pull up the video and just play the audio from there. But they got the skit in there too. No, I don't. Hold on. Here you go. That's it.
That was that. But that's the trailer.
Oh, okay.
Let me click video.
I think just the videos on there. Fuck.
Bar work.
Part
Oh, we
two,
got
yeah.
it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it.
Okay,
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Let me just share the screen for one so everybody can see it. All right, this one right here is lyrics bar work.
You go fast forward some of because the beginning of it is me at the cemetery viewing my mom and shit. So you can skip through that. Yeah, here we go.
All right, this is bar work part 2 official music video. Let's go.
Look, mom said, really gotta know the Lord. Paint pics, but wonder who they posing for. You want a ball, but don't know the score. Cause it's a jar, doesn't mean that it's an open door. For the bread, told Fred we'll go to war. Steady the ship, he always going overboard. 6'5", still they need to go some more. Guns on the gram, it's like, what the fuck you posting for? Just thinking how we ran with niggas. This pandemic got your favorite rapper scamming niggas. We in my box like, heard you got that fire, bro. Want me to peel like potatoes out in Idaho. They probably know, grinding for the last few. Was passed on, passed up and passed through. So yeah, we feeling like it's passed through. Told us in the head, it's okay to let them pass you. Yeah, let them laugh you. See us when they blow the horn. We the best, you gotta know the pros and cons. Bro, like, he's so sick of posting bond. Thinking about his kids, he wished they had a closer bond. Used to love him, now he don't know the mom. So every pic, he feeling like a photo bomb. I got you. You just keep holding on. Peep the snakes that make sure that she mow the lawn. You know the poem, send the ops to rock me. Singing like a bird, all these little Takashis. But watch me, they meant to be bummy. Niggas be 45, but mentally 20. It's my potatoes, bro. We talking all crying. It's like bobbing for apples when they all riot. Yeah, tell the meat they need to cue the cord. How y'all woke when you sleeping on Judy's board. They still saying dumb and damn. I'm still saying smart enough. Ball with us, dedication and hard work. You got it locked when it comes to that ball work. They still saying dumb and damn. I'm still saying smart enough. Ball with us, dedication and hard work. You got it locked when it comes to that ball work.
Oh shit, I'm the begging ass nigga with up, bro.
That's my nigga right there, man. That's my nigga right there.
Yo, what's up, bro? Hey, man.
Y'all want some cheeseburgers?
You know you got what you got, bro. Y'all do what y'all do all the time. Yo, can I borrow your microwave? Come on. Who the hell wants to borrow somebody's microwave, bro? And me, nigga, I got hot pockets at the house. I've been starving out all damn day, and I can't even eat. Nigga, just getting hungry. I can't do nothing for it.
Bro, I already told you no, man. You got to get the fuck out of my yard, bro. You always come with that bull.
They're not hot pockets, they're pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls. Bullshit, always. Next time I see you, I'm gonna beat your ass. Get out of here.
Grams passed, I was in my mid-30s. Never thought that could happen. Like this early, it disturbed me. But acting like it's all the same. Life's a bitch, I'ma treat it like my ball and chain. Dumping shots, trying to drink away all the pain. Elite bars probably make it to the Hall of Fame. They call it game when it's point and I got the ball. You mental midgets need to grow, y'all not quite as tall. Fight a ball. Was happy when I heard you made it. Study everything we regurgitated, yeah. And now these youngers wanna regulate us. We really got it, bro. That's the thing that separates us. Extra paper for the vegans who prepared the beef. And we fool while you acting like you afraid to eat. Dream chaser, so my thoughts can't compare to mix. Difference is I'm a wolf that a spit the sheep. Really speaking, less I'm at to spit it. Brought some weed in the church, now I'm sacrilegious. Sitting perched in a chariot, underground king thing. My aunt name was Harry. They still saying dumb and damn. I'm still saying smart enough. All with us, dedication and hard work. You got it locked when it comes to that ball work. They still saying dumb and damn. I'm still saying smart enough. All with us, dedication and hard work. You got it locked when it comes to that ball work.
You see what I mean, though, man? You see what I mean? It gets you into a fucking vibe, bro.
Right,
like, I want that to be at least 45 minutes.
I just figured, like, of every song we hear from lyrics, I was midway through that track. I was like, I just pinpointed it's different, but very similar vibey style. It's like You remind me of the '90s Bean Siegel.
I heard that before. Too.
The beat selection,
mm-hmm.
different bar patterns and stuff like that, but the topic issues, as well as the beat selection, is very Beanie Siegel-esque.
I listen to a lot of Siegel coming up too, man. So you know,
you can hear it.
A lot of Siegel.
The beat selection is
Siegel's
crazy.
another one of those dudes that you need to put in that list.
Listen,
and he's forever slept on. He's on that forever slept on list.
I reached out to him too for a feature, man. He wanted $5,000. I was like, oh, okay.
5,000 then or 5,000 now?
This was last year. Yeah.
Man, $5,000. Yo, let lyrics $5,000 real quick.
Yo, man, I ain't even gonna talk about it, but like when we hit up Obi Trice and we got that number back, we were like, is this like back in like 2005 or are we talking like right now? Like where are you coming up with that number from? Like where you get that from?
Man, some of them be ridiculous with that. I'm like, oh, okay. But it is what it is. Should have manifest when the time's right.
Even the independent artists out there, their prices be crazy too. Because my boy told me, like a year and a half ago, he got in contact with one like the biggest URL, battle rappers to feature in one of his fucking shit that he was doing. Yeah, and their prices ain't no fucking different.
Nah, they charging some bread, man.
That man told that man 15 sacks.
Yeah, because I say they making like 10 to 15 per battle anyway. You know
yeah. I'm just like, Jesus.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'm like, okay, thanks anyway, buddy.
Yeah. Peace out, fam.
Yeah, but you'll find a few of them that's humble and they be like, listen, bro.
Yo, you know who's like insanely humble?
Who that?
MOP.
Yeah. Billy Dance was supposed to be on one of my records too, man. I don't know what happened with it.
Like Fame and Dance together on a track is insanely affordable.
Like, you know what? Because when I reached out to Billy Dance and I was like, what do you charge? And he said, man, I know everybody's pockets is different. You know what I mean? So it depends on the record. If I believe in the record, you know what I'm saying? And then we can work something out. That's what he said to me. But I caught him at the time when he was about to drop an album and he was about to hit the road. This was like right before.
So like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, about a year and a half ago. Yeah, but he was mad cool. He was like, "Yo, the record is dope. I like the way you let it breathe and you did shit you said." So you know, but he's just like right now. I said, "Nah, I get it. I'll circle back." You know what I'm saying? Because I love MOP, bro. You know what I mean? Shit. Hell yeah. But yeah, man.
It was like. I was doing the same thing just before COVID with them. If COVID didn't step up, like COVID put a fucking COVID stop process for everybody.
Hell yeah. Yes, sir.
So what are one of these independents? Have you been having your ears in the streets on these independent artists that are coming up?
It's so many, man. I can't catch it all, but I'll be on Twitter. Everybody I see independent on Twitter, I'm tapped in with. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dope artists.
You liking what you're hearing out there?
Yeah, I'm liking it. Cause these dudes is like these underground lyricist dudes, they spitting, they taking their pen game serious, man. They taking that shit serious, which it motivates me and it helps me stay on my toes, you know what I mean? And it's inspiration, you know what I'm saying? So I be tapping in with a lot of them. I got so many people, like at least 4 or 5 of them, we all talked about doing records together and shit, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna make this shit happen one by one. Like I got the dude. Did y'all play the record I did? Appreciate the Penmanship with this guy King James from North Carolina. That's huge. That's one of my favorite records, man. Too. A lot of people been hitting me about that shit. It's pretty dope, man. And so he's an independent artist, and I be trying to tap in with everybody who I think dope, man. I reach out to them. I show them love. A lot of them show me love back. They be retweeting my shit on Twitter, and I'm like, that's what it is. You know what I mean? You guys stick together. We are on, you know, we are our own little community. You know what I mean?
Right.
Support each other.
I literally was just about to say that shit. That is so much easier right now for you guys to network.
Yeah.
With all the technology that we got and shit like that, it's so much easier now. I couldn't even imagine back in the day how it was to do that shit.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It was a pain in the fucking ass.
Yeah. contact somebody, you got to beep them 3 times.
Yeah.
And then pay phone to call their ass.
Bro, or you got to, like, you can't get in touch with them, so you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that know them. You know what I mean? So you got to rely on that shit. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Yeah. and a person that's supposed to reach out to him, by the time you get in touch with him again, oh man, I forgot. I'm gonna do it as soon as I get a chance. Like, it's been 2 months, motherfucker.
I don't even like the track no more.
Exactly. I done moved on. Hell yeah, nah, that shit's real though. But it's a lot of love, man. It ain't one thing I'm surprised about, that it ain't a bunch of hating going on, especially not unless they doing it behind your back. You know what I mean? Everybody is just showing love, man. You know what I mean? Even if motherfuckers is not fucking with a song, they still not shitting on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They just like, yo, bro, that just probably ain't my vibe or something.
I think the respect level is starting to grow a little bit more and more.
Yeah.
Especially in our community.
Yeah.
That's just starting to get. I'm seeing the love. I'm seeing how everybody's reaching in. Everybody.
Everybody.
And it's not. There's no hate. There's no hate on it. It's not like, oh, look what this nigga did. Type bullshit.
Right.
And I'm fucking loving it. I try to reach it as much as possible.
Me too. And it's crazy because word of mouth is still the most powerful tool. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You share my shit. Somebody on your page might share my shit. Then somebody they know my shit. And you do, like, for me, it's like I be blown away by the love I get, because I'm like, how the fuck they even know who I am? But you don't know who the internet is reaching. Like, I don't know who. I can't see behind the
right.
So when people like the dude share my joint this morning, like Sunday morning vibe from Vancouver, I'm like, man, they listen to me over there, man. Oh, all right, you know what I mean? But if he's sharing my shit, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, that's love, you know what I mean? So I follow him on Twitter for showing love, like, you know what I mean?
That's kind of like reactors. Like when I first started doing this shit, I saw a motherfucker say, "Hey, I love your vibes, showing love from Switzerland." And I looked at my wife and I was just like, "Does our internet make it all the way to Switzerland?" Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You must have got you got us an upgrade, huh? You upgraded our service.
You call Bright House and the motherfuckers hooked it up.
But there's some like. That's where Snow Goons is from. Snow Goons is from fucking that part of the world.
Okay,
Switzerland.
Okay. You know, it's like the song I got with Mickey Fax, Blessings. I'm on my Spotify artist page, and I'm looking 6 different cities in Romania is bumping the shit out that record. I'm like, I
gotta go out to Romania. I gotta do a show.
Absolutely. I'm like, I gotta get out there. You know what I mean? That shit blew my mind. Out of nowhere, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? But it's
just amazing how we could get in contact with almost anybody that we want to.
Anybody, hell yeah.
From another part of it. Like, come on, man. This man right here, this is my brother, and he's in the fucking Philippines.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's crazy. Like,
it's fucking a crazy thing, man. That's why I respect the motherfuckers that are using it to benefit their pockets and their career.
Yeah.
But some of these motherfuckers out here, bro, they need to get their shit disconnected.
Facts.
They need to realize that the fucking underground community is not that big, and they need
it's not.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah. Facts. You know what I think about?
It was how lyrics explained it.
Because even before I didn't know lyrics, I guarantee you 2 or 3 people that I'm connected with fuck with lyrics and know lyrics.
Right.
The underground community is big, but it's also small at the same fucking time. So you can get checked real fucking quick.
Real quick. You know what I mean? Because it's a small world. You don't know who the fuck connected to who. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. And that's why I love doing fucking what I do, because it makes me a part of that. I'm like I'm like a DJ for you guys.
Right.
Like,
absolutely.
Stuff, all that thing. It's like I'm part of the solution to fix what needs to be fixed.
And you know what's crazy? Because I didn't even know about video reactors like 3 years ago. My man Dave Grass on shout, he in the chat. He took me into that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it really helped me out because a lot of people wasn't getting the shit I be saying. And I'm like, are you motherfuckers slow? Like, I say some shit. So when the reactors start breaking down my shit, then mad people's like, yo, I didn't know you was slow, nigga. You dope. I'm like, but I appreciate you guys because you guys connect a lot of people together. Like, I'm looking at the chat, everybody know each other just through this shit. You feel like they family and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
That's the whole point. And they turning each other. We turning each other on to dope artists, the artists we never heard of or never would have heard of. I mean, I see Trauma and them. I did they joint out in Alaska. Now I got fans in Alaska. Like that shit is so dope to me. That shit is so dope. You know what I mean? Word up. Shout out to Trauma, Miss Trauma. I seen her in here earlier.
But I mean, that's the
family. They family.
Yeah. That's the one thing that I told my wife. Mm-hmm. That was one of my missions. Yeah. Doing this shit is to being able to be part of fixing this shit and trying to put out as much shit as possible so these motherfuckers can know, lyricism is not dead.
No, nowhere near.
That shit is just down the block and you have to make a left. You have
That's
to
all.
corner.
That's all.
Right
yeah. Go behind them bushes to that outhouse.
Facts.
And you'll find a bunch of two.
Mm-hmm. The party's at the warehouse and you haven't been invited to the warehouse yet.
Facts. You know, I think about Jay-Z line he said on that song with Drake. I forgot the name of it. But he said, Hov, it ain't many of us. I told him less is more, nigga. It's plenty of us. You know what I mean? And that's how I look at it. There's a lot of dope spitters out here. I don't know where everybody be looking at, but shit, I know that.
But sometimes, and this is not to start beef, but sometimes it's the rapper's fault.
Yeah.
If they're not focusing on their craft as the way they're supposed to be, and make sure, because nobody's going to do it for you. You got to make sure you're throwing out your content out there to be reachable so everybody can hear. Absolutely. If you write 2 tracks and then you take 2 years off, that doesn't make no sense. Like
you know, recently I was in the mall. Me and this guy had a conversation. I was like, "You listen to rap?" He's like, "Yeah." So I was telling him about me. He told me he do music, and so he's like, "Yeah, I just don't put out a lot of stuff because my fan base ain't that big," or blah blah blah. Then somebody else said the same thing to me, but I'm like, "This is like your audio resume. If you do a song with somebody, right, and that shit is super dope, and then they go try to find some more of your music, and there's nothing there. Now you done lost the fan. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing for them to go see."
Right.
Since 2019, I done put out over 50, 60 songs. You know what I mean? My shit is, if you go on my, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep flooding them because I know how I do it. When I get turned on to a new artist, the first thing I do is go check their catalog.
Yeah.
So if somebody go check my catalog, they're going to see ample material there. You know what I'm saying? And I hope they think it's all fire. I mean, everybody don't like everything, but you know what I mean? For the majority, I think I do some solid work. You know what I mean? And
I think I'm just biased because like I said before, I don't only listen to what you're saying. I listen to how the album and the track is made.
Right. And
even if so you're not a big schemer and you don't have a lot of like heavy like punches or anything like that. Cool. Yeah. But if you're talking your shit and it's making sense and it sounds good on the track and everything, then I'm fucking with you. It don't matter about. I'm gonna say it's fire where somebody else is gonna be like, "Yo, he didn't do nothing on that track," and start. I'm like, I try to find the good in every track I hear,
bro,
and ride with that.
I'm glad you said that because I can't stand being around people who listen to music or anything and always trying to find something negative to say. If the shit is good, we all could have did something different, or we all think we could have did something a better way. But if the shit is good, it's good. Like, you know what I mean? I hate when people are like, yeah, that's dope, but I would have said it like this. I'm like, but we'll write your own shit and let me hear that shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Tell me what I should have said. You don't do the shit. You know what I mean? Like
I call those people the 99%ers.
Yeah.
Like the 1%ers. You can do 99% right.
Yeah.
But they're gonna critique you and tell you that you're whack because you did 1 fucking % wrong.
I can't stand it.
I hate them fucking 99%.
I can't stand it, bro.
Eat it. They can eat it.
But the thing about, you know, when you out there, people gonna always have an opinion. So I hear it, but in my mind, I'm like, man, if you don't shut the fuck up. But I'm like, all right. Or I got people always telling me, yo, you know what you should write about next? If I was you, I'd write about this. I'll write about that. You do it.
So do it then.
You do it.
I told one motherfucker that left in my comment, he said, you talk too fucking much. And then I said, it's a reaction video.
What am I supposed to do?
Try it.
Exactly. Try it.
Let me be. Like this. Like, don't tell me that I'm doing something wrong when you got 2 followers and you probably watching me in your underwear. Like, don't be coming over here talking shit. Like,
I get those all the time too, and it's just like oh, you talk too much, you lost me, bye. It's like at the end of the day, one, I read every comment, and I respond to almost every comment on my fucking channel. Two, you're not gonna expect me to tell you this is a fucking reaction.
Right.
Like, go watch the video and or do a reaction yourself. And like when you can't figure out how to edit it,
right.
go fuck yourself.
Right.
That's why in my videos now, what I have been trying to say in every video is I got the link to the fucking actual video in the description. If you guys want to watch just the video, leave a like real quick. Leave a like real quick. Take the video from my fucking description and go watch the video.
Absolutely.
But you just see how I react to something.
Yeah. Man, people just gotta have something to say. I was like, people just gotta have something to fucking say, man.
And that I want to make a shirt that says "fuck the 1%ers" because no fucking.
Yeah, you stole my fucking cake. That's fine, but I get 10%.
I'll give you 50-50 cut.
I bet. It's a verbal. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. That's a verbal.
Bro,
brother.
I ignore everything, bro. I'm like the master ignore. Like even like when I used to be out here in the street or whatever, somebody might say something negative. I act like they ain't even standing right there. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep on my conversation like that person ain't said nothing, because one thing I found out, especially with women too, is people hate to be ignored. You know what I'm saying? And I can ignore your ass. As long as you don't touch me, we fine. But I can ignore you with the best of it. You know what I mean? I don't entertain nothing because I'm like, it's just a waste of my time. I'll get myself worked up for what? You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, and if I do get worked up, I'm gonna start slinging jokes and I'm gonna be so disrespectful that you gonna want to fight. You know what I mean?
I used to not be that cat that I would give you your 5 minutes. I would fuel it back. Yeah. Now I either just deflect it, it just bounces off my shoulder and fucking falls on the floor, or I just troll you. Like if I see that comment, I'll be like, "What?" Bro. And then they'll give me like a big long-winded comment, and I'll be like, "Huh?" And then they'll give me another. It's just like, "Huh? I don't understand. Can you like? What did you say again?" It's like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yo, this dude was in my DM one day, right? He must have been some type of racist and shit. I can't help all you monkeys kill each other. Blah blah blah. He was going crazy. I was like, tell your mother I said hello.
Oh,
that's it. Tell your mother I said hello. I don't got nothing else to talk about. And he went off. He went off. I said, never mind. I'll call him myself.
My niggas got the pigeons out.
I ain't know to do for a can of paint, but you know, all right. I'm posting about some music. You talking about you hope all us monkeys kill ourselves. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah. But I got the remedy for you. If you make me go there, I got jokes. Man. You know what I mean? But nah, man. But this shit is dope, man. I love hanging out with you guys, bro. Where it's going.
Facts, man. This shit's always fucking fun when we got.
You never know what we're gonna talk about on this show. That's the funny thing. We got a list of shit we want to talk about, but we never stick to it. Like,
my brother, I stopped doing lists 26 fucking episodes ago, brother.
Again, we spoke. We went into a 20-minute conversation about
the game. Yeah.
But it wasn't even about the game and M. 30 seconds into it, we were talking about something I don't even remember now.
We were way off. We were way left with that shit. Word up. Hey, yo, when the show over, man, DM me y'all email, y'all addresses. I want to send y'all my Samaj Ganol shirts, man. I'm gonna send you. Word up.
I got you. I'll be doing I'll do this. I wear sponsor gear, but I'll wear that shit like in my reactions. I'll wear that shit on the channel.
Okay,
I got you. I'm shooting a music video in a week. I'll wear it. I'll put it off.
Okay.
On my next music video I shoot, I'll rock it in my music video.
Oh yeah, you can do it on the next one, man. Just send me your address and your size, and I'm gonna ship them shits out this week. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Well, when my shirts come in, I just ordered a whole bunch of new shirts, so as soon as they come in, I'm gonna press them up. I'll be in my room, my other spare room, like a sweat box in there, pressing up shirts and shit. We feel like I'm in a sauna, like God.
But it's cutting costs, isn't it?
Absolutely, a lot. You know what I mean? I pay like $1.88 per shirt. You know what I mean? That shit ain't nothing. I go around the corner, they charge me $20 for the shirt. I'm like, I'm trying to get them in bulk. This is the best I can do. I buy the shit myself and make the shit myself.
Fuck yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ridiculous.
Hell yeah.
I live in Asia. I live in South Asia. Everything's cheap out here.
Yeah.
I can buy the t-shirt and have the t-shirt pressed for like
That man Shakespeare
$2
told
or
me
$3.
Shakespeare told me that he bought a donkey, 2 chickens, and a horse for $1.50 and a Snapple.
Damn.
That's a little bit of an exaggeration.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Little bit. A little bit.
I'm about to say, what were they missing? A leg or something? Everything had a missing leg.
When you get to this part of the world,
Yeah.
you see the real value in what things are actually worth versus the jacked up prices in North America of like,
right.
Like, again, like I'm not even going to talk about it too much, but I can go to the corner store and buy a beer for like fucking under $1.
Sheesh.
What?
That's crazy. That's
buy
crazy.
20. I can buy a 26 or of alcohol for like fucking $4.
Man, I go in there with $30 and rack up.
I got the best wife in the world. Look what she comes and brings me. She brings me a pack of cigarettes and a jar of Jolly Ranchers.
Oh,
I haven't had a Jolly Rancher in a minute.
And you're not going to because it's mine.
Bro, them sour apple Jolly Ranchers, them green apple ones, them my favorite.
Yeah, but they only give you like 2 per pack.
Absolutely. There you go. Yeah.
No, she took it from me.
She said, F lyrics, those is mine. Yes, sir. Nah, that's dope, man.
No, but like I can get my t-shirts printed and the t-shirt and prints for like $2.50, $3 a shirt max.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I live in the Philippines, so like when it comes to shipping, it's like it's not happening.
Right.
Like it's not happening. Y'all, like I throw that shit on my merch store. It's like
right.
And I'm the one shipping it. It's like I charge whatever. Let's say $9.99 for the shirt, but it's like $18.99 for shipping. Like it ain't happening. It's not happening. It's not happening.
That's crazy.
You're gonna sell your shirts for $150 a piece. Fuck that.
No, that's why it's easier to just use a link, like create the design and use the link that like Ray uses and throw that shit on there.
Right. That's word. Damn, bro. That's crazy.
But I wish I could just press a shit ton of them and just ship them out to y'all. But the shipping is like bullshit.
That's crazy.
But it's like if I could send you guys 100 fucking t-shirts for like for like $200.
Yeah.
Minus shipping, that's worth it for y'all.
That donkey that you bought, put the merch behind the donkey and put that bitch in a boat.
It wasn't a donkey, it was a cow. I bought a pregnant cow.
Oh, damn.
So that we can like have the cow and have the calf.
Right. I got you. Yeah.
That cow is used, brother. You don't know what that cow got. I'm never going to the club with this dog because
the cow's got a baby in the belly. What the fuck are you talking about, fam?
She's used. It's a used cow.
Yeah, you was crazy.
I don't want to get vulgar with it, but the cow got fucked, and you gonna get something used?
Yeah, what's up, wrong with this guy, man?
Are you okay?
No.
Right, like you need to take a puff of your fucking thing again, like 2 puffs. Take 2 puffs, a deep breath, breathe out, and you're gonna be all right.
I'm gonna start talking about chickens, and I don't want to start talking about chickens, brother.
Oh, let me just say this, everybody in chat, man. If y'all want one of these supermarkets, DM me your signs and your address, and I got y'all.
Facts. You got a link to it where they can buy off the link?
I don't got the link yet because I just started doing the shits, man. But
well, whenever you have time,
as soon as you have them, we got you.
Okay.
Next, when you have the link, come back to this because this is going to be on the Shakey Vibe Podcast YouTube page, and just put the link in the bottom.
Okay, I got you.
We'll pin the comment.
Okay, we'll pin it so we can make it the first one, so they can make it easier for them to get that to you.
Got you. Word.
Which Shake should be doing for us, but he doesn't.
He crazy.
We don't have merch, motherfucker.
The fuck if we don't. We got the Shakey Vibe Podcast hoodies.
And I see have you sent me the link? Because this is news to me, motherfucker.
Go to IG and scroll 6 months ago, motherfucker.
Y'all crazy.
I'm good.
And go get the link.
Y'all crazy.
I'm good. I don't got one. I want one. I want one of our fucking hoodies. Actually, I'm in the Philippines. I don't want a hoodie in the Philippines. Like I will fucking.
You're gonna wear a hoodie in the Philippines. You're gonna be 120 pounds.
I'm gonna lose like 8 pounds in the first 5 minutes. It's just gonna be all water.
Damn.
Lyrics. Where would you want to perform at? Like not in the States. Forget about the States. The country, the world. I mean.
I want to perform. I want to go to there was one place that I want to go. Definitely want to go to Germany. I want to go to Brazil. I definitely want to hit the UK. Anywhere overseas, bro. I just want to travel, man. Austria. Like I want to see all that shit, man.
Right.
All that shit.
Crazy.
Africa, you know what I mean?
Well,
like,
you have in the Philippines, hit my man up real quick.
Definitely.
Well, no. Like real talk. We just started like concerts because COVID's a little bit different out here than it is in the States. Like healthcare is just way worse than like a lot of places in the world and stuff like that out here. So they were way more cautious than like so many other fucking places. Green lights, the concerts, big shows, and all that shit started like getting the green light. So my entertainment company has just started like running with something and locking in a whole bunch of shows.
Right.
So once like 5, 6 are in the books, expect to get hit up.
Yo, hit me, shit. I'm coming. This shit ain't about nothing.
I'm not gonna say dates. I'm not gonna say timing because it's gonna be a little bit out. But the DM is gonna come, and we are like that. You bet you can put this like you can like facts. You're gonna be standing on a stage looking at the ocean and an active volcano at the same time. Guarantee you that.
That's
Put money on that.
That's a dope view.
And we also got for the Relax Your Fire Challenge, we got a cipher coming. I don't got $5,000. I don't. I got half bag pizza rolls, and you can take the cash.
Jolly Ranchers. You got Jolly Ranchers. You got Jolly Ranchers.
Long as the pizza rolls got some pepperoni in it, I'm good money.
You know it's gonna have pepperoni in it. That's a given.
Yeah, I'm with you.
If you want to partake in that cipher, you got a spot. You just let me know, and spot's yours.
Bet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cook. You got the beat and everything?
Not yet, because we're still trying to finish the part 2. 24-bar challenge cipher part 2. We're trying to finish that. That me, Big Kahuna, Nico, we're gonna get together and Shakes to see if we can find another producer to make the beat for the cipher, and then try to put it out there for everybody and shit like that. Whoever wants to jump on it, let us know.
All right, word.
Why don't you run a beat contest and have producers submit beats?
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
And then you choose. So you do a cipher. You do the cipher challenge where the cats have the beat and they put in their 8s or their 16s, 24-bar challenge, and the winner gets on the cipher. But you can also have a cipher contest, a beat contest, and the winner, that their beat is the one that's chosen for the cipher.
We'll have to have the beat contest first, so like that the guys could know if they fucking with the beat or not.
Yeah. That's a dope idea, though. That's a dope idea.
We'll talk about it off camera. That's cool. We'll talk about that. We got time on that.
Yeah.
I'm full of ideas. They call me the idea guy.
No, that's right.
Well, you are Jewish.
What does that have to do with anything? Well, you are Jewish. Like the fucking Jewish people are known for having fun. Yes, I am. So Jews are known for having ideas. We're the idea guys.
Yeah, it's a compliment, bro. I'm not saying that you guys are anything else but that.
Listen, I said something about Jewish people in my song. I said we move the needle using thoughts of light, food to feed you. Israel light dropping jewels like the dude was Hebrew.
What up? He was talking about shakes in that bar.
Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man.
You can talk about Dominicans if you want.
I'm not that guy.
Crazy.
You're crazy.
Y'all crazy,
man. After I got my head back on straight, I've made sure that I told myself every day I'm gonna try to have as much fucking fun as possible, no matter what the fuck the situation is.
Yeah.
Because honestly, dude, we're not gonna be here forever.
Absolutely. That's a fact.
We might as well fucking have fucking fun while we do it.
Yeah, that's a fact. I enjoy my life, brother. Hell yeah.
You got to sometimes. And sometimes it's good to just step away from all this craziness and just step back and just spend some family time and get yourself back together, because going hard 110% and being your face all over social media every single fucking day and you commenting and hearing people say shit, but if you're hearing good that shit balls up in your fucking head sometimes.
Yeah,
bro.
no, absolutely. You need some relax time. Like me, usually on Sundays, I do absolutely nothing. That's my relax day. That's my reset day. You know what I'm saying? I be like, I ain't doing shit.
Apologize that we fucked it up.
Nah. This is dope though. This is like chilling with family. I'm chilling, having a good time.
There you go.
This ain't working, but I don't. Only thing I do on Sundays is cook me some dinner and sit back and watch TV. That's all I really do. You know what I'm saying? Because I be so busy the other 6 days. You know what I mean? Like
Sunday's family day here. Same
absolutely.
shit.
Yeah.
It's just I take my kids to the beach. Fucking relax.
That's why I stopped fucking doing reactions. And it was a good timing because me and Shakey was thinking about moving the podcast from Saturday to Sunday.
Right.
Our time.
Right.
And it was a perfect timing because now I was like, all right, I don't never do reactions when I'm about to go on the podcast because I want the podcast to get all my energy.
Right.
So I don't want to do 4 or 5 fucking reactions and be drained. Now I'm going to a podcast and I don't have the energy that I'm supposed to have.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like the podcast, because I'm ahead of you guys like by 12 hours, I would be waking up at like 8 o'clock. Like I'm up at that time anyways, but I would be in the studio working at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And by the time the podcast finished, sometimes it's 11, 12 o'clock, sometimes even later, 1 o'clock. So I'm like, Ray, can we move this over? Even though it's Sunday for y'all, it's evening, it's nighttime. You already did your family thing. You already, you know what I mean? And I'll just do it on a Monday on my end. So,
right. Yeah. Nah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hell yeah. Makes a lot of sense.
It's just that I've seen a lot of people, they got such dope ass talent with this rap shit.
Yeah.
But I could see that they're getting drained. I could see that they're like, they need to take a break from it for at least, I'm not going to say a year or anything like that, but like at least like a month. Like relax for a month.
Yeah.
And then keep your eyes open and still, be there, but back away from it a little bit.
Yeah. Nah, sometimes you got to. I've done that in between projects. I ain't doing shit for like 3 months, man. I'm just going to chill. You know what I mean? And then it refreshes my thoughts and everything like that too. You know what I mean? And then when I'm ready to go.
Now I got a question. Now that you said that, even when you in that state of mind, right? You thought, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think it's because I'm high, but this Jolly Rancher is slapping. I ain't gonna. I'm sorry, but I just had to say that because I just put the cherry one in my mouth. Pause.
Right. Yeah.
Pause, Federico. And that shit just slapped right now, real quick. I'm sorry, I totally lost my train of thought.
It's all good.
The Jolly Rancher is slapping.
No, that was not the fucking question.
He said he'll remember the question he was gonna ask.
I totally
fucking what question you were gonna ask.
Yeah. Maybe you knew. I don't know.
Dude, I got a better idea. Why don't you open up another browser in your fucking thing, pull up the fucking podcast and rewatch it, and we'll wait. We'll wait for you, and we'll listen to you watch that little clip of the podcast.
Brother, I almost lit my
high kicking in.
I almost lit my cigarette backwards. What the fuck makes you think that I'm gonna be able to open another page and go and find our page to go watch this shit all over again? I can't do that right now.
How much did you smoke, motherfucker?
A little bit more than I was supposed to, but that's not the fucking
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Well, I know I said I take a break for like 3 months and then I come back, and then you was like, since you said that, let me ask you this. So I don't know if you,
you didn't ask shit.
He's talking about that Jolly Rancher.
I was just kidding, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it though. Shakes, ask him something real quick. I have to regroup my shit. I gotta figure it out. It's just Jolly Rancher still slaps though. In case you wanted to know. This was good as fuck.
This is crazy.
How do I follow up anything?
Got it. I got it. You good?
Shut up before you forget it again.
So in the 3 months, shut up, Sticks, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
In the 3 months that you take, let's say you take a break 3 months after this album, after you go touring and shit like that, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you find yourself hard stopping yourself from even trying to write a bar or think about a bar and saying, I'm gonna have to write this down real quick?
Yeah, so I always think a bar, especially if I'm listening to some dope artists, something always gonna pop in my head. So I got in my phone, I got like a pad where I just got like little notes. So I jot down any kind of crazy bar I think. So I will jot those down and have them in there, you know what I mean? But so I don't write. But sometimes if I come up with a crazy bar, then here comes another crazy bar. So I end up writing a fucking song. But I won't record it though. I just have it written, but I won't record it. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Then I'll do a voice memo so I don't lose the cadence or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But
yep.
I won't lock in until.
You know what the worst is? The worst is when you write something and you write it unexpected and you're like, oh, that slaps.
Yeah.
And like the next day or 2 days later, you're trying to line a beat up to it and you forgot the cadence. You're just like, are you fucking kidding me? Well, how was the melody? How did it go? And you're just like, fuck.
Absolutely. I do it all the time. That's why I say now I voice record it. If I ain't gonna record right away, I'm gonna put it on my thing because I know I'm gonna forget the cadence. And I'm like, am I be mad because I'm like, that shit was so fucking dope the way I had it. Now I don't know how the fuck this shit go. Like, that shit is annoying. That shit is annoying, but
that shit sucks.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Or you're walking around the house.
Imagine that shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm walking around the house and I got a bar. I got like a line and it just slaps.
Yeah.
And by the time I pick up my phone to write it down, I forgot it.
Bro, you know what I be doing a lot? I be in my car because I'm always on the highway and shit. And I might come up with something. I'm like, I can't write this shit while I'm driving. So I might call one of my kids or my wife, like, listen, I need you to text me this bar about I'm about to tell you. You know what I mean? Because I cannot lose this one, goddamn. And they're like, oh my God, why are you calling me? I'm like, just do like I asked you to do, please.
Can you imagine Larry's kid writing, fuck you, nigga. I'll shoot you with this 9. Like, what?
Yeah.
Larry's is the best dad in the world.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Well, my son was like, he probably was like 13, 14. So I was in the studio. And so my man was like, yeah, let your son and them go in the booth. I'm like, all right. So they's like, yo. So they got behind the mic. They all excited. So my man was like, yo, say fuck you. And they looking at me like, hell no. He gonna kill me. He's like, nah, side, you can say it. I said, okay, go ahead. Y'all can say it. So they're like, fuck, motherfucker, fuck. I said, whoa. They done got carried away. They say all that. Hell no. Yeah, they got so carried away. I said, oh, that's it. I said, y'all been wanting to say them words for a long time.
It's better than that. Then you go ahead. All right, you guys can say it, and then they spit like a quick 16 on your ass real quick. And you didn't know, like, what the fuck?
Listen.
Put them on the album.
My oldest son, he sent me a song the other, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was like, I almost started crying. I said, because he in college, I probably said, you about to drop out of school right now and bring your ass home. Let's get to this motherfucking business.
Oh, it was like lit. It was
that shit was fire. Because I knew he always could rap. Because he's in his DNA, you know what I'm saying? And when he's like,
did you help him? Did you mentor him? Did you break down bars, like syllable patterns?
All of that shit.
You did all that with him?
And then I wouldn't let him listen to nothing but the motherfuckers I grew up listening to. You know what I'm saying? So he know how to rap this new way, and he got bars too. You know what I mean? So
it's Peter Guns.
Yeah,
Corey
Guns, exactly.
Corey Guns 2.0.
Exactly. He's like, we was having a conversation. He's like, I got 1 more year of college to go, man. I probably ain't gonna make the NFL. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, blah, blah, blah. I said, listen, man, you need to get back to your music, take that shit serious. I said, you naturally gifted. You need to get. And he's like, I got some songs, but you ain't gonna like them because you don't like this young shit. I said, nah, the shit is dope. I said, send me a record. Man, he sent me that shit. I called him right back. Like, what the fuck you over here sitting on? I said, when you come your ass home, you're not leaving the house till you knock out 10 songs. I said, this shit is fucking fire. This shit is fire. And I'm like, I'm not one of them parents that like, because it's my kid, is good. You know what I'm saying? Nope. I'm like, no, that shit's trash, yo. But I used to coach him in football, and we used to be out there bullshit. I'm like, get the fuck off the field. You bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not one of them. I ain't gonna lie to my kids, you know what I mean? And but that song, like, cause he sent me 2 songs. One song was okay, But that first song, I was like, boy, woo, this one a monster. This one a monster. So I'm like, yo, if you just mix it up, really rap on a few bars, and then get into that young shit, and come back, play with that shit. You know what I mean? Like you will change the whole dynamic of how these young motherfuckers is doing it out here. Like,
brother, send me. Yeah. No, does he have it on YouTube?
Nah, he ain't put it out yet because it's not really mixed and shit really properly. You know what I mean? So I just listened to the little demo version of it. You know what I mean? But we're gonna get it right, and I'm gonna send it to you.
Whenever, send it to me straight up. I want to hear that track.
Yeah.
Because it made lyrics almost jump off the couch.
Yo, I'm telling you, I was like,
yeah. How old is he?
He's 21. 21. You know, I was active early out here.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. But he's a natural, man, but he don't take it as serious as I want him to, man. I'm like,
yeah, but if he catches views, if he drops that shit while he's in school,
he
needs to drop some of that shit while he's in school.
Him,
so his college buddies. You said he plays football.
Yeah, he plays football. Yeah, he plays football.
So if he drops that shit while he's in school, he can get the fraternities to pump his shit. He can get views. If he gets views,
it's over.
Then as soon as you get drop one thing that catches a little bit of views, then people start taking it serious, and it's like, okay. But if you just listen to a demo and your boys are like, yo, it's dope, but nobody else heard it, you're never gonna know.
Exactly. And that's
you're
why
in university, and you're on the football. When you play football for university, you're God.
Absolutely.
You're God on campus.
And he's one of the main dudes on the team. Like, you know, he played for the University of New Haven up in Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? They almost won the Division II championship last year. They was like made it to the semifinals and shit. You know what I mean?
So like when you got that shit on your back,
man,
you can be doing shows for
that's what I try to tell them. Hell yeah. And in Connecticut, they got like 10 different universities up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you could be going school to school to school, tearing shit up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on his ass though now. He shouldn't have never showed me that he had skills like that. So I'm on his ass. Dude.
Fucked up now.
Hell yeah. Every time he called me, I'm like, how many songs you wrote today? What you working on? Yeah, I just call and say what up. Nah, fuck that what up shit, man. We gotta get busy. You know what I mean? I said, I almost said I'm not gonna rap no more, just focus on you. You know what I mean? Like that's what I was really thinking. I said, this dude got it.
Wow.
He got it. I'm gonna get him right though. I'm gonna get him right, bro. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna do that to my son too. I'm gonna have him sit over here in this fucking shit and then I react to shit.
That's right.
Say,
that's right. Just talk your shit. That's it. Talk your shit.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I believe my son is funnier than me.
Yeah. That's dope. Yeah.
That boy fucking makes me laugh to the point where I'm just like, I can't. I'm tearing.
Yeah. That's dope.
He said, dog.
Yeah.
We were in the car driving, right? He's in the back seat. Benny's in the other side. My wife is driving. I'm sitting over in the passenger side.
Yeah.
And we had some fucking XF radio shit on.
Yeah.
And they were saying the news, and they were like, perpetrator gets killed.
Yeah.
In front of this house, yada yada yada. My son goes out, man. Rest in peace to my nigga Perp. And I'm just like, what? He was like, perpetrator, rest in peace to my nigga Perp. And I'm like, that's not his fucking name. Like, what? Bro, I have never laughed. I learned a lot of funny niggas when I was growing up. I have never laughed that hard in my whole entire life.
That shit is hilarious, bro. Rest in peace to my nigga Perp.
And he just came out of nowhere like he literally knew this nigga and they did some dirt in the streets together.
Yeah.
They made money. That's how he had him. Just like, yo, nigga, you live in the suburbs. Why are you talking like that? We literally have a deer in our backyard. Like,
private school. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Bro, dude, and I'm telling you, and it's just like that's the type of humor he got. He just goes out there, whatever comes out of his mouth.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is he doesn't mean it. Yeah. He's just saying talking shit. That's all he's doing. But the shit that comes out that boy's mouth, I'm like, what?
Yeah. Hey Janine, I see you out there. What's happening? That's funny though. That's funny as hell. Rest in peace to my nigga Perp.
My wife almost stopped the fucking car, bro. Like, hold the fuck on. What did you say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. And
Why
then, of
don't-
course,
why
he
don't
was
you-
like, "That's you. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That's you. You made that shit. I didn't do nothing."
Yeah, he admitted you. That's what he is.
You should do a father-son reaction.
Word.
That's on the works. That's on the works. I'm just trying to build his. I'm pretty sure he don't mind just jumping in real quick because he's going to be next to me. But
yeah,
it's going to be a competition. If that nigga's funnier than me, I'm cutting the computer off. I'm not going to let that nigga shine. You crazy? You're not on my platform and steal the light. The fuck out of here. I don't care whose balls you came out of.
It's funny though. Kids are funny. Like my 10-year-old goes to vocal lessons. He can sing. He can sing his ass off.
Right.
But it's like if I try and help critique him, like I'm a third generation artist. Everybody in my family sings, plays music, produces this, that, or whatever. If I try and give him advice and tips, I'm dad. But I'm like, it's motherfucker. I critique music every day.
Every day.
I've managed record labels. I've been an artist manager. It's like I know what the fuck I'm talking. Right. So I gotta tell his vocal coach what to tell him to do and what I want him to focus on. Right. And then he'll listen to his fucking coach like this. It's like, motherfucker, if you just fucking shut up, listen. I'm giving you gold right now. I'm giving you advice. And then I told him the other day, I'm like, yo, Sebastian. He's like, yeah. I'm like, you do realize that every day I critique music and tell people why something is good, why something is bad. Yeah. And I give you the same advice every day, but you don't listen. He looked at me and goes, yeah, I know. Isn't that funny? And I'm like, no, motherfucker, it's not funny.
That's hilarious.
I'm telling you, these kids
are fucking grounded. Give me your phone.
Exactly.
They put to the point where I want to box this nigga almost every day.
Yo.
No, but if he just listened, man, there would be 100 songs of his on.
Yeah. I can vouch for that. I did a reaction to one of his songs singing. Boy, that boy got it. Yeah. That boy can sing.
That's good shit. That's good shit, man. Yeah, my son was the same way when I used to coach him in football. I tell him what to do. I'm like, listen, I played sports, basketball and football all my life. Like, I tell him he wouldn't listen. The other coach tell him he go do it. I was like, ain't this about a bitch? I just said the same thing. But now in college,
we got a court. I built a basketball court for my kids to play with. As soon as COVID started coming, I'm like, babe, everything's getting locked down. We built a court. Yeah. Sebastian can go 19 for 25 around the world on threes, but he can't dribble. And I'm like, man, everything's been locked down for 2 years. The fact that you can't dribble like Allen Iverson yet, like
he should be.
What's going on? You need to practice that shit. Well, listen to me. His basketball coach listens to that. She's like,
ain't that the shit? That shit is crazy to me. My son used to do that. He want to shoot threes. I'm like, you can't make a fucking layup, but you want to shoot a 3-pointer. Make no goddamn sense. Get your ass in the paint. You're bigger than everybody else out this motherfucker.
Dude, my son's half white and we live in the Philippines. He's King Kong to everybody.
Yeah.
I'm the next tallest kid in his class comes up to like his fucking chin. In his whole grade.
My son is 12 years old and he's 5'11" and he's 205 pounds.
Damn. Already?
Can he dunk?
I tell you right now, I don't give a fuck who he thinks he is.
Yeah.
I'll take his knees the fuck out.
Yo.
In a heartbeat.
Yo. You just said you're going to take your 12-year-old out.
Yeah. I will.
You're going to clip him when he goes to jump.
Because now he's getting a little bit taller than me. So now, like, I wasn't wearing slippers the other day, and he was wearing his sneakers, and he kind of was a little bit taller than me, and I was like, I don't give a fuck how. He didn't say nothing. He didn't do nothing. I just looked at him like, I don't give a fuck how tall you think you are.
Facts. That's a fact.
I will put you on your ass. Let you understand that. Bro. You've never been in a fight a day in your life. I have more skills than you. Remember that.
And then you gotta tell them this ain't the first fight you want to have either. You know what I mean? You want to start off with me, baby. You better go try.
Me and him were playing around the other day, and he was hitting me, and I was hitting him. We were doing all that, and I was winded. I was just like, yo, he could really almost fuck me up. I
can't tell him that though. Don't tell him that.
Well, I said it on the podcast. He's probably watching it right now.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, what try him again?
He told me clean yours first.
What?
Boy, see, I tried him in that sports shit. I tried him in that baseball, and the first day he played, I was just like,
yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I can see it in his face. He's just like, man, fuck all of this. But he is getting into basketball, though. He is getting into basketball. When school starts again, he's going to try out on the team again. Yeah. He tried out once, and he didn't make the cut, but he's going to keep on trying. He's going to be taking we got him passes to go to the YMCA.
Yeah.
So he can go out there and start, working out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Practicing his shit, doing what he's got to do.
Yeah.
So, like that, he'll be ready when school starts. He'll do the tryouts, and hopefully he'll make it. I told him, don't look at me for no advice, because I suck at basketball.
Yo, I sent him a bunch of, if you want me to, I sent him a bunch of drills to do, man. I was super nice in basketball, man. So
I watched this documentary that Ja Morant and his father put out there of how Ja didn't really have any hops.
Yeah.
And his father was a basketball coach and knows basketball, and he's like, you want hops, you got to do this. If you follow this, blah blah blah. So like I got tires, and I put tires together, and you get your kid to jump on top of the tires.
Yeah.
And when he gets to the top of that tire, no problem. You put another tire on top of him. You give him like a tire tower. And he's like, Ja did that for 1 year, and in his freshman year, by his junior year, he was dunking on heads because he worked on his calf muscles and he worked on his hops. So
that's a good way.
I just started that like a month ago. We just got a tire rack for Sebastian to jump up and down on.
You know what else you could do too? If you got some like you could either get somebody smaller than him, put him on his back, and have him do some toe raises to work on the calves, or you get one of those weighted vests and just do calf raises. Like I'm telling you, that's just work.
So calf raises and like jumping on, like doing that
will do it.
Both kind of do the same thing.
They kind of do the same thing. And I think I like the calf raises better because then you don't have to worry about fucking your knees up. Gotta keep jumping on them tires and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're young, so they're good, but you know what I mean? Or they used to have these shoes too. I don't know if they still have them when I was a kid. Because I used to dunk too. I'm 5'10". But we used to wear these shoes, and they were designed to stretch your calf. So you would train in those shoes, and you take them off, man. You feel like you could jump over the basket, man. You know what I mean?
My boy that played ball, he used to put ankle weights. And then he used to put the
weighted vest,
right? The weighted vest on. And all he did for like about a couple of reps is just do toes with his fucking calf muscles.
Exactly.
That boy's got some hops on.
I'm telling you, if you do that like 3 to 4 times a week, shit. Like you said, like within a year, your hop's your vertical is gonna be fucking crazy, man.
Jordan's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Exactly.
I'm getting into that Jordan documentary. I don't know if you guys watched it.
No,
that Jordan was a vicious motherfucker.
Yeah.
Which Jordan documentary?
I forgot the name of it.
Not the one from last year.
I believe it is, yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah, I
the
seen
old
that.
one, the Netflix one, like fucking the one that's talking about the Bulls.
I hear a little sass in your voice, buddy.
Yeah, he's crazy, man. Yeah.
That's like 2 years old. They put that out in the beginning.
Man, I be reacting to videos and shit, man. I don't got time to be watching Netflix.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yo, you haven't seen it at all yet?
I'm starting it.
Yo, that shit's
good. It's good.
Jordan was a dick to. I wouldn't want to be one of Jordan's teammates.
No, what I've heard so far, I'm just like, man, he was always smiling in the cameras to me. I didn't know this guy was a douche.
Yeah.
That motherfucker curses more than me.
Man,
that's it. The Last Dance. The Last Dance.
Yeah, The Last Dance. Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, he was a motherfucker. They say Kobe was the same way though, but that's them great athletes when they, you know what I mean? They at a certain level, they want you to be ready, like they ready. You know what I'm saying? And so
wait till you get past the middle episode. So I forget how many episodes there are, but
like 8.
Wait till you. I think there's like how many is there?
I think it's like 8, ain't it? 6 or 8.
Wait till you get to like 5.
Yeah.
5 to the end. You're gonna. Are you serious?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Wait.
Man, I'm gonna have to pill on y'all, man. I gotta get up super early in the morning, man.
We've been doing this for 2.5 hours, baby.
Yeah.
I got some Johnny to eat and some food to massage. We good.
Yes, sir.
Shakey Vibe Podcast. We appreciate each and every one of you for chilling out, hanging out, vibing out. As always, it's your boy Shakes P. That is Vibe Reactions, and this is the homie Lyrics.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I appreciate all you guys' lyrics once again, my brother. Thank you for coming through to the crib and hanging out with us.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's always fun, man. It's always fun, bro. Anytime.
Definitely not the last time we're gonna have you here.
Oh no. Anytime y'all need me, and I told you, like every 100, I definitely want to be the. You know what I mean? And
you're gonna be the milestone cat.
I want to start with the podcast getting to 500. Once we get the podcast to 500 subscribers, we got lyrics coming. Word. Maybe before, maybe after, who knows? When we get to 500, lyrics come through.
Definitely.
I'll have a bottle of Henny,
Fact.
a couple of shots glasses, and we're gonna get fucked up.
When we get to 1,000, we gotta have Matt Cleve and Lyrics in the house.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. Hell yeah. We definitely do that. That's easy.
Well, let's let you go, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for coming through, showing love. We love all of you. We are out this bitch.
Peace.